I can just upgrade to new tools, or I could just buy something cool. Sword and shield. Oh, sword and shield. Oh, okay, okay. So that means I would be able to have a sword and shield instead of these things. Armory tier 2 required. So I guess that's what this does. This would upgrade the armory. So I can't actually upgrade any of these things, but I could buy a spellbook. Wait, not for this guy though, right? Nice spellbook. Are we saying this would be for this guy? Because my guy is not really a spell guy, obviously. My guy's a sword and shield, or bow and arrow kind of fella. Needs his own show. Give the fans what they want. His own show or his own live-action stage production. That is exclusively... That consists exclusively of Gungans. That's what his race is called, right? Spoken word poetry slam featuring Jar Jar Binks and his Gungan fellas and Cinderellas. I mean, how could you not want to at least... How could your curiosity not be slightly piqued by how weird you know that would be? So yes, sign my ass up. I feel like I should upgrade the perk things. The perks allow me to live. The perks allow me to live, and living is kind of the only thing I can do right now. Do I have some trinkets? I do have some trinkets. So I guess we can just start any which way. Oh, okay. This is what this guy has. So we would say crit damage, ultimate cooldown. That's crit damage. What would this one do? This one is magic attack. Oh, okay. So this is crit damage. This is physical attack. Okay. It's more crit damage. And that's the ult. Oh, magic attack. Oh, okay. See, we're learning. Combat cooldown. Does that mean like attack speed? Maybe that's what that means. I would say crit damage, yes. Bam. And I can take those out, right? And there's no downside. Like I can stick it in and pull it out as many times as I need to. Physical attack, yes. Except physical attack. Does that include ranged physical or melee physical? I suspect it is all physical, because there is no ranged physical attack. Just physical and magic, and that's it. So I think we're good there. I think we Gucci there. Ultimate cooldown. Let's do let's do the one that was, yeah, this one. Combat cooldown. I suspect that will be good. Let's do that one. And that one. How's that sound? We're investing some stuff. What's up, Whale? Oh god, what's Irasi? Oh, Irasi's... Oh, it's a webcam one. Oh my god, this is gonna be good. We haven't done one of these in a minute. It's the guy! It's the guy that... I mean, a lot of us know. A lot of us know this guy kind of had the rough end of the deal here. A lot of us know the story here. One second. A lot of us know the story here, where this guy kind of had a raw deal. You know, he didn't need to get shit on like he did. There we go. This guy didn't deserve to have it done. They did it to him too much with this one. You know, he was the guy that played Jar Jar. He did as good as he could, and you know, people just harassed him, and it made him sad. I think he was depressed for a long time after, you know, and of course he had a hard time getting other roles after that role because it was reviewed so poorly. So yeah, a lot of us know this guy. I mean, this guy was a trooper. All things said about or against Phantom Menace aside, you know, the humans at the end of the day didn't deserve the mistreatment that they got. Same with Jake Lloyd, the kid who played Anakin, you know, young Anakin. Yes, his performance was not the best, but, and yes, there were other kids that performed way better in their auditions, but still, Jake Lloyd didn't deserve to get shit on and have his life ruined by this movie. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, Whale No is exactly it. Dave the Diver, Whale, nice, man. I'm glad you're liking it, bud. Yeah, I've heard it's super freaking good. People sing it with no context. They'll be like, wait, is that the guy who's playing it? He sounds nothing like him. He sounds nothing like Jar Jar. What the hell? I sure hope that's what they'll think. Now, one thing I'm kind of curious about, if I upgrade, or should I upgrade the armory? I think what I will do, if I want to upgrade the armory, it means we'll get better weapons, which is cool. If I upgrade the perks that we can get, that'll of course make for better survivability, which is good. Being able to survive better is a good thing. I'm kind of weighing my options here. As getting better perks would be good. Looks like the tier 2, it's like, yeah, it's a little bit better. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Some of them are just more extreme, like in this case, Glass Cannon becomes Glacier and Cannoneer. Some of them just get generally better, as you would expect. Ill-gotten gains, that's kind of cool. What I'm also wondering, though, is if this upgrades it for every people, for all peoples. I suspect it does not upgrade it for all peoples. And that it's person-specific. Also, I misread, his name is Captain Luncheon, not Lucian. I did see, yes, that was the huge drop, the huge news drop from the Nintendo Direct a couple days ago on Thursday. That was very, very good news. As somebody who's been wanting to play Thousand Year Door for a long time, but has not wanted to shell out minimum $100 on a used copy on eBay, that may or may not work. The idea of having that game being modernly available is extremely attractive, and I'm extremely excited. The scream that I scrumped, I've seen some reactions from other people, like people reacting to it, and yeah, the hype was real and honestly deserved, because everyone says it's the best one. Everyone says it's the best Paper Mario game, and you kind of love to see it. Between that and Mario RPG having a remaster and a re-release, dude, Mario turn-based game fans are eating good, and you love to see it. I think I will do the armory thing. I think this is like just a good investment. So you hold it, bam. So now, I think that means I have to buy the things as well. It is expensive. Equip his primary weapon. Okay, so we already have these. So I could go for a sword and shield. I'd have to buy it, of course. I could afford it. Tier 1 enchantments. Oh, maybe I should have read this. To gain rare weapons and more powerful enchantments. I'm curious about these enchantments of which you speak. Right, so you can kind of change your loadout. Maybe that's what these are? These are the enchantments? Spell books. Common weapon set. Yeah, unclear. Unclear what that's ultimately getting at. Maybe I should have invested in this one instead. The perks. To gain extra more powerful perks. We'll do that one next. But I'm curious, if I back out, or if I say change hero. It's real quick. Oh, look at that. It is shared across all characters. So this person would have access, if I were to buy it, would have access to the greatsword, which is a two-handed badass weapon that I know I would love. Mace and parrying dagger, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I definitely want something like big and sloppy and silly with that character, because a big two-handed weapon sounds extremely fun. Let's play with the ranger once, though. I want to get some experience with this guy and, like, you know, get some money with him so we can do some cool upgrades. I want to beat a level with this guy, gosh darn it. I want it to happen. I want to see if we can make it happen. I'm going to leave the game type as friends only, but I did include in the tags for tonight's stream, I did include a little diddly bopper that says playing with viewers. So I am down to play multiplayer with folks. If anybody happens to have this game, I'm down to play with others, because it seems like the co-op in this game is pretty dang good. The F-Zero. Yeah, I do want to play F-Zero 99. I was actually tempted to play some of that tonight, but I think I'm gonna still wait another week or two before I jump into it. But yeah, it's better than nothing. I think that's the general consensus. F-Zero, we all wanted either like a re-release of GX or like something. You know, we wanted something a little bit juicier, but a Battle Royale F-Zero game, it's something, and hopefully it gets the ball rolling on more interest in F-Zero. Maybe we'll get a new game eventually. It's something, so I'll take it. I've heard it's quite good. I know for a lot of people, it was like, ah, shit. Oh, also Icebow, nice. For a lot of people, it was kind of a disappointment when the announcement hit. But then once you play it, you go, damn, this actually plays pretty damn good. Like, I'm kind of vibing to this. The person we rated on last night, she was playing some F-Zero 99. And yes, yeah, Jesse, yeah, Mario RPG and Thousand Year Door. The Thousand Year Door remake or remaster. I think it's a remake though. Well, no, it really is more of a remaster. That got announced on Thursday. Helldivers 2 comes out in February. Dude, lots of good games coming up soon, man. It was like a remake of GX. Even if it was just a port with basic online multiplayer, I think that'd be huge. That'd be a huge fucking win. Permanent corrupted status. I think that just makes you more vulnerable. I think it's similar to Glass Cannon, which means it could synergize scarily with the actual Glass Cannon perk. We'll just do this one. So that means I do Frost on hit with bow and arrow, and I get my EP back a little bit better, which is good. Speaking of nut. Thank you, Will. Working on a couple dares tonight, by the way. I did sign up for an additional dare. I went ahead and committed to the one where if we get the Fragile Charm early before the mini-boss and complete the level with it successfully, then we get not one but 2 extra keys for Mythforce to give away to viewers. Let's do one of these. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I should have charged it up a little bit more. Not you. There we go. He's out of there. Ooh, trying to get you. Oh, I can't block those. Good to know. Yet I keep trying. Of course, I'm so close. So close, you can't not get my ass. But good to know you cannot block those unless you have a shield. Shield probably lets you block projectiles. So that's probably the difference between shields and parrying daggers. And also, yes, so eagle-eyed viewers can note that indeed I did sign up for an additional dare. We're going to try for that Fragile Charm trick. But I also submitted a clip for completing a run. I did get confirmation from the Dare Drop admins that completing a run means completing an episode, not a chapter. An episode is a single level. And we did that last time. We completed the first level, and I picked up every single trinket that I found, which means, unless I hear otherwise, we are off the hook from having to pick up every trinket. If we see a trinket that's Garbo, I will not pick it up, as I am not contractually obligated, unless for some reason I was wrong and the dare gets rejected or the clip gets rejected, at which point it's back to the drawing board. But I think we're in good shape. I'm looking forward to playing more of this, by the way, because I really enjoyed my time with it when we played it on last night. Played it on Friday night. That was a really good time. Is it tower defense? It's more of a roguelike. More of a roguelike. The presentation is a little bit basic. And so, well, maybe not the presentation. The gameplay loop is a little bit basic insofar as, you know, standard fantasy role-playing game kind of deal. It's got a cool Saturday morning cartoon kind of vibe to it, and I really like the versatility in the perks and the builds you can kind of strive for. I'm really liking it. I know for some people, when they see the tag that says roguelike, they were hoping for a little bit more of an involved system that has a little bit more complexity to it. This game is not overly complex. So, I know this game has mixed reviews on Steam, and I suspect it's because... No, I suspect it's... Like, I even saw some of the reviews. It seemed like the big thing for a lot of people was, yeah, like, some of the mechanics were just a little bit half-baked for them. Oh, I blocked it, but I did not time it right. Got the curse hit on that one, very nice. A couple extra hits that I... Oh, hello, friend. Ooh, critical, yeah, fuck you. Take out your buddy. I froze him, but I didn't kill him. Heck, taking more damage than I wanted to. Of course, no potions yet. Oh, I have this thing. What am I doing? I'm not using this stuff. Yeah. Forgot I have these other abilities. F-Zero, Wipeout, yeah. I mean, we have some really cool indie games that are doing spiritual successors to those kinds of games, but you're right. It's just, it's not really the same since those series have been dormant for quite some time. A whole run of the game, yeah. Certainly not for the whole game. I thought they meant maybe a chapter. Because that would make sense, but it's harder to know because your trinkets don't carry over from episode to episode, so it'd be harder to like have that continuity. So it kind of makes sense when it's a run of a single level. I think that's a little bit more reasonable. Finicky Charm, less perk options, but they start at tier 2. I think I will not take that. I don't know if that's good enough. Roguelikes don't do well. That's a thing too. Roguelikes are kind of in a weird space right now because for a while the roguelikes were like this really cool and unique thing. Nowadays everything's a roguelike and every developer has made or is working on a roguelike, so it's a little bit of a saturated market. So unless your game really is doing something special, it's kind of easy to get lost in the noise of other roguelikes and their comparisons. So for a game like this, I wouldn't blame anybody for somebody to say it's a little bit basic for my taste, because it is honestly a little basic. But I'm enjoying it a lot, partly because I haven't really played a roguelike in a long time, and also because I am kind of a sucker for the cool visuals, and the co-op seems like it's pretty cool, although I've yet to play it myself. I've yet to have the pleasure of trying co-op with this. But if anybody happens to own this game and wants to co-op it, I'd be down to do some tonight. But I know this game just came out, and it's probably only like 10% off on Steam right now, so it's not cheap.
Fire!
Oh, I'm on fire. Oops. I did not quite clear that fire trap, did I? Good game to just kind of zone. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely enjoying it, although I've learned, like just now, for instance, if I'm not paying attention, I will get fucked. So and although there's aspects of it that are fairly basic, it also is quite challenging. I think that's what makes me interested in it too. The fact that it's pretty tough means I gotta get good. Feel like I'm making permanent progression. Well, that's the thing too. The meta progression aspects of this game do make me feel like I'm making permanent progression in the game, which I like. Some people don't like the meta progression for games like this, but I'm liking it so far. And I was saying earlier how Glass Cannon would synergize well with that corrupted skill. Let's go with this one. Go with that one. The new first Sona, is it a scale Sona if it's like a Gungan lizard fella? Critical. Yeah, crit, fuck you. Nope, don't like that.
I can't.
Oh, Jesus, where the fuck did you come from? I probably should have been paying attention to my little arrow indicator things. You probably jumped from up top, didn't you? Alright, I do have a potion. I'll drink it. You're a little bit on fire. Should probably deal with that. Heard the noise of things spawning. Probably on the other side, though. Spell friend. I could freeze him right in front of the fire. That'd be super cool. Well, it'd be super cool, followed by being super hot. Oh, wrong button.
Move with the spirits.
Oh, he's throwing projectiles at me. That little sneaky son of a bitch. Lining up these crits, though, baby. Hell yeah. Let's see. Magic Man's. Procedurally generated roguelike. Yeah, it is a little bit played out, honestly. So, like, you know, for that game, for your game to stand out, it needs a little bit of something, you know? It needs something else to make it stand out from the crowd. And for some people, this game would come up short. Oh, nice. Man. Need to get good at, like, that parrying timing, because that is come on, do your thing. Do your thing. Damn it. I mean, I took no damage. I'm trying to get the parry riposte thing to go. That was too slow. Yep, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and smack him. Do a little smacky smacks. It's a Bink Sona, not a Fursona. It's a Jar Jar Bink Sona. Oh my god, we got Mike in the house, by the way. What's up, buddy? Mr. Mike. Magic Mike, even. What's up, man? It's good to see you. Mike is one of our St. Louis buddies. He is many things. He is a cool dude. He is a fellow Extra Lifer. He is the president of the St. Louis Guild for Extra Life, so he's the head honcho of our own little local operations. He's also one of the co-leads of the Twitch St. Louis get-together community groups. This man is heavily involved in a local Missouri gaming group where they do D&D sessions on the regular. Tonight he was doing some I don't know how to pronounce it, but yes, AK Xolotl. Also, I'm gonna turn the webcam filter off because it's been more than 5 minutes. It's been well more than 5 minutes. Thank you to Irossi for the redemption for that earlier. Mike, how you doing, buddy? How are you liking this game? I'm really digging it so far. I was able to score a review copy of this game via Dare Drop. We actually have a number of dares we're working on tonight. And if things go well, we'll be able to do some giveaways of this game tonight. Because it's kind of a wall of text right there. But that blob of text basically says that if we fulfill certain conditions, we'll get some extra keys for this game to give to viewers. And that's pretty cool. Go ahead and grab that. Oh, it's a little fella. A little fella. Let's go ahead and blow that thing up. Yeah, I'm really liking this game so far. We were just kind of saying how games like this aren't going to be everyone's cup of tea because there's so many other procedurally generated roguelikes out there. It's hard to make a game like this really stand out from the crowd, but the visuals are cool. I like the combat system. I like the perks. I like the how you build your synergies with the perks you select and the abilities you find, equipment you find, that is. We already saw this one, so I'm gonna stick with the discerning charm. So I'm liking it a lot. By the way, Mike, do you have any clips you want to share? If you from like a recent stream, I know you're also on YouTube. I know you do the podcast with Future Man. So if you have any clips or things you want to plug, you're more than welcome to do so. Whenever somebody rates me, I always try to ask if they have like something. Whoops,
This will
wrong
suck
button.
for you.
Something they want to show off as a thank you for the raid. Too lazy to drive, Mr. Whale? If you could wave a magic wand and will some food into your existence, Whale, what would be your choice? I do enjoy the webcam shenanigans. We haven't done the webcam cover in a while, so that was a nice surprise. The one before that was the one that Whale had redeemed, where it was the guy from JoJo with the cherries in his mouth, I think. Movement EP while below 50 HP. That's actually kind of nice. Damage over time. The ice thing wouldn't be damage over time, but we could get some. When struck, you get better defense. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked more. Let's go for this one. It's probably going to be more ass kickings. Also, we've learned that the tier, it says like tier 1 under all the perks. It's not like you can level up the perk by getting it a second time in the same playthrough. You get higher tier by upgrading them in the armories outside of the levels. So I was wondering previously, like, yeah, how do you get the tier 2 variants? It's because you got to spend the monies to do the upgrades outside of these little areas. Now there's the chance, I think the mini boss is coming up pretty soon here, but there's a chance we might get lucky and get that fragile charm. If we get that fragile charm, then I would grab it and we would try for that one dare that, if achieved, gives us 2 keys to give away. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. Have a good night, Jesse. Thanks for hanging out tonight, bud. We get some good sleepies. Okay, we'll check. Oh, extra potion. I'm kind of low on health right now, so we'll take it. We will take it. Oh, what's this? Damage for skeletons. We're not really fighting any skeletons, but I'll take it. I will take it because there's... Well, for one thing, it's just free damage. 5% is something. Better than nothing. And then Hawkins grunts. For once. I think we're good. But thank you again, Mike, for that clip. Mike does a lot for the local the local scene, the local Twitch St. Louis scene, and Extra Life. He's a busy man. He's a busy fella. Or lines from this day. Well, definitely from the aesthetic. I think it's the cell shading. Again, they really lean heavily into the kind of Saturday morning cartoon vibes. The intro especially. The intro is like Thundercats vibes all over the place. Not just in the visuals even, but also in the music. It's pretty fun. Oh, let's do one of these. Do one of those. Do the big suck. And whoever lives, it's one of these, and then I'm gonna just... Oh, good to know that you can still take damage. I got smacked by that fella. Even though I was thinking maybe since I was ethereal. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm hurting. I'm hurting for a squirting. Get out of here. Let's go ahead and use this, actually. Oh, that was the wrong button, but it kind of worked out. Get some health back from the hits we were landing there. So yeah, that was kind of the ult ability. Get us some little bit of health back. It was like health per hit. It was pretty nice. I know someone's gonna be sneaking up behind me. Oh, I didn't have the right weapon out. No wonder. I was like, man, I just took a lot of damage. I'm forgetting that that actually charges a lot quicker than I think it does. That noise means more things are spawning. Living out in BFE. BFE, what's that stand for? It's not buttfuck nowhere, buttfuck everywhere? Buttfuck everywhere. That's a good way to, that's honestly a good life philosophy. Oops. Who says it should be limited, right? Who says you should be limiting oneself? This guy gets in, right? Yeah, that skeleton right there. Get that repost, there we go. He's out of there. Okay, the room is cleared. And I'm extremely low on health, but we could maybe find a health shrine. Big fucking England. It's the bigger, fuckier version of England. Fantastic. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit, I'm dead. Oh, fuck. That's what I get for talking shit on big fucking England. I got fucked. I was like, what was that noise? There was like a noise. There was like a little green indicator at one point. I turned around, that guy was exploding all over my face. Not the first time that's happened tonight. Maybe I should... I hate to say this, but I think I should just be sticking with Victoria because she is the only character we've actually beaten a level with. Can I afford the greatsword? That is the key question here. Also, I have some diddly boppers that I should invest for her, and I shall invest some diddly boppers. I also got to get good. You're not wrong. When you're right, you're right, Ogaso. As much as I hate to say it, more health, more crit damage. Health would be a wise investment for Alex, based on my performance just now. Combat cooldown, physical defense, physical attack. All those are good. I would say attack, good. Whoops. What else we got here? That is magic attack. That would do us no good. Magic defense. Magic defense might not be the worst thing ever when that inevitably happens. Probably utility cooldown for those. So for this, I would say physical attack. Can I do health again? On health, yes. And then these, bloop. And we get bloop. There we go. And then eventually we'll unlock more little pieces of the constellation. And that does stick, right? Yes, yes it does. So that'll help us a little bit. And then, yes, can I buy myself... Oh, I'm a little short. Dude, too real. Too real for me, IRL. I'm a little short. Story of my life. And... I can't afford any of these. Okay, well, I'll hold off on that then. I can't afford the big upgrade for that one. That's okay. Let's embark. Friends only, and let's continue. I really need to be spamming my special abilities more. I keep forgetting about them until, you know, until it's desperation times. More chill on hit. And perfect block and perfect parry. That's kind of nice. Consumes 1 HP on it. I don't like that one. Don't like that one. Yeah, Ice Enchantment. Yes. More health. That's probably the answer. Yeah, that is the answer. So now I'm extremely tanky. 335 HP. That's a lot of heckin' HP. But it would allow us to beat this goddamn level. And of course, we do still have some long range antics. Throw one of that thing out. Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot I have the charge ability. You're gonna try to block, or you're gonna try to hit rather, and I will block. Bonk. He's gonna block. Oh, I couldn't block that one, yeah. It's the second time in a row I've been exploded by those things because I can't kill them fast enough. Bonk, there we go. Yeah, it is very satisfying being able to kill something very confidently with melee as opposed to melee being kind of an afterthought.
This wicked
Ouch.
chill slows me.
Cause yeah, whenever I get into melee, oh nice. Whenever I get into melee range with the other classes, it's always a struggle. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be taking melee fights at all. Maybe I should just try to get distance.
Catch!
Bonk. Oh, I thought I was gonna stop at this guy, but I just barreled past him. Oop, I should have tried to time it. Didn't quite time that either, but at least we didn't take any damage. Bonk. Fucked him up. Yeah, Victoria seems like if you're playing solo, this is probably the class to stick with because she's very, very strong. It's just not as fun. I mean, it's still fun. I'm still having a good time, but I don't know. I tend to lean towards like the squishier, more helpless characters that have cool abilities, but just they're more not so much in the thick of it. You know, that's not really their specialty. First enemy struck by the shield is knocked down. Seems like they're usually knocked down anyway. Oh, this is the throne shield. Never mind. Inbounds to allies. And now target enemies that have been... Oh, that's good. I like pinball. Let's do that one. Sounds fun. Take the extra treasure. Don't mind if I do. Of course, the thing is, the only way to really upgrade your characters is to play... Other classes, that is to play as them and to complete levels with them. So I'm not really doing myself a whole lot of favors by only completing levels as this class. Unless I just wanted to make myself a Victoria main, I suppose. I guess that is a strat. I don't know. What I really want to do is get the Sorceress leveled up, but... I guess I could play on an easier difficulty. Maybe that wouldn't be the worst choice, honestly. Switch into easy mode. Power attacks. That is pretty neat. I do like to use power attacks. Let's do that one. It's probably my main thing. Let's go ahead and snipe that guy out of there really quick. Can it bounce more? Yes, it can. Bam. Bonk. Oh, wait, I should do the charging ability.
This wicked chill slows me.
Especially because most enemies in this class just get their shit kicked. They get knocked on their ass. And that's very useful because you can very easily follow up. That'll refresh our health. But I'm going to hold off on that because there's no rush. What dat? Crit damage, yes, I'll take it. And more little constellation shards. Oh, hello. I want that greatsword. I want what you have. If nothing else, what I'm doing is I'm investing in this person, this class, being able to get the fun, giant fuck you sword, slow fuck you sword. I think he's immune to fire or something. I'm knocking him on his ass. He exploded like a piñata. And that was not the end of the level, of the room. There's more where that came from. Oh, hello. Where the fuck are you going? He was gonna just walk past me. What the fuck am I? Chopped liver? Ouch. I was expecting that to stagger him. He was unstaggered. And that pinball ability is kind of busted, honestly. No complaints. No complaints here. Oh, get them both. Oh my god, ouch.
Slow as molasses.
I was having too much fun watching that guy get fucked. Turns out Alex is a watching mushrooms get fucked fetish. No surprise. No one is surprised by this.
Dodge this!
Oh, I only got the one hit.
Step aside. This wicked chills. Daedalus lets Bastion
there we go.
rule the thicket. But only because that makes it harder.
Aaron says, watching
for
mushrooms
anyone
get
to
fucked
break
sounds like a
this way.
fun guy to me.
It
More
seems I must
crits?
face one monster
I don't
just
think I
to
should
get
take that
close
one
to the
because I don't really know if I can reliably get crits in melee. I don't know, like, what if it's a timing thing, if it's an aiming thing. Ranged, yes. Ranged, I feel pretty confident about getting some sick crits, but yeah, not so much with melee attacks. So I will abstain from snagging that one. But I will, since it's free full health. We'll take it, baby. We'll take it. In a new perk. So let's do max EP. Once again, EP is rarely a problem with this character. Per meter travel while sprinting. That one seems pretty cool. Be nice if I could see. I guess if I do this. Physical defense. I don't know how much it stacks. Per meter travel while sprinting. So right now, it's 24. So as I'm sprinting around, we'll see really, truly how much that does. If it's worth a dang. I don't even give a dang. Let's go this way. Because that's going to be where the secrets are. We had a really good run yesterday as the rogue, of all things. So that would be... That'd be another class I'd like to try out more tonight. But again, I'm all about that spellcaster. It's so fun. Even if it is an ill-advised choice. Still a fun ill-advisement. And small healing. Is that what we have right now? We have small right now. Okay. It's a fun noise. Where's it? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, potion? Oh, it fell to the floor. Oh, nope. Potion noises in video games like this. I always remember, as a kid, I always liked the sound effects in Diablo 1 when you would pick up a potion. That, like, bubbling noise. I don't know. I'm simple. I'm a simple, easily amused. More little trinkets. Another small healing potion. More healing noises or potion noises. 500 gold for a random reward. Skeletons or just crit damage. Probably crit damage. When in the odd instance when crits happen. But the thing is, we're fighting mushroom folk and skeletons, so crit damage one at least is always helpful. So now that I've been sprinting a whole bunch, it's 31. So again, yeah, I don't know how. Oh, but it goes down. Oh, so it. Yeah, you sprint a whole bunch, and then it starts to tick down. I get it. Okay, so it really rewards you sprinting constantly, but it doesn't stick. they eventually wear off. Can I get them both? Oh, I got all 3 of them. It's actually still showing the arrow sticking out of me.
This wicked chill slows me.
But I did successfully parry it so that I took no damage. Also right there, I actually was getting fairly low on energy points. So this class does use some juice. More so than I had ever noticed, of course. Yeah, I really should be using those special abilities more often. That's probably the thing that I need to be more attentive to. And would help the most with survivability, just in general. Okay, I was gonna say that's gonna start popping. Whoa, there's Liz! Thank you very much, Liz. That's so kind. Thank you, my friend. And this is a big old Ray. We got Max. We got Liz. Thank you, my friend. Lizzie, how you doing? And also, how was your stream? I'd love to hear what you were up to on this fine evening. We're playing some more Mythforce. This game is quite good. Lizzie Nopo. There we go. Doing some Mortal Kombat. Oh, the new Mortal Kombat. How are you liking it so far? I know, Po Boy rated us just the other day. He was playing this. When I asked him how it was, he was like, I'm good, or it's good. But he was also like, the problem is I can't tell you much without spoiling things, because I understand that Mortal Kombat 1, the new one, is very much kind of a reboot. Because I know Mortal Kombat has had a lot of story stuff over the years. It's not the brain dead fighting game thing that some people assumed it was. It's a very, very story-based series. And that this new one is, yeah, kind of a reinventing of sorts. Excuse me, sir, you appear to be on fire. We're playing Mythforce, and this game is comparatively not nearly as all over the place with a crazy story. This game is kind of more basic story-wise. But I am enjoying it. I'm just bullying some skeletons. This class is kind of nuts. This character is kind of nuts. Also, we're doing some giveaways, just as Daypip has demonstrated. Doing giveaways for this game, actually. So, we got a review copy of this game via a cool company called Daredrop that works with publishers and streamers to get streamers review keys for games. And as part of the deal, you can sign up for additional kind of meta achievements or dares, whereby if you complete the challenge, you get extra game keys to give away to viewers. So that's what we're working on right now. We got a few that we're working on. This is the command that has a list of what we're working on right here. Level up, very nice.
I feel stronger.
So if you're curious what kind of challenges are we working on, that kind of summarizes it. And based on how tonight goes, we could walk away with a couple of extra Steam keys of this game to give away to viewers. Bunch of changes and it's pleasing. Oh, you beat the store. Wow, I'm impressed you beat it already. That's awesome. Hope it was good. Bunch of changes and very pleasing. So yeah, as a long-time Mortal Kombat person, I'm glad to hear you're liking it. They're always doing reboots. Yeah, there's like, that's a good point too. There's always like something, time travel and otherwise. It's kind of a thing they do. Not sure about the new one though. Yeah, I've heard like this one in particular is really like a hard reset of some things. But you're right, I guess Mortal Kombat 11, there was a lot of time travel, undoings and retcons and that whole thing. Maybe it was getting too convoluted. They wanted to make things a little bit simpler by comparison. Do you play other fighting games, Lizzie, or is Mortal Kombat your main selection? A little bit rushed, but overall still pretty good. That's encouraging. That's really good. Let's do the max HP. That's always a solid one. That combat veteran perk is very, very good. Like that one a lot. Critical hit. Literally 1 HP. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Bonk. This class is kind of cracked. I almost wonder if this class is a little bit overpowered. I wonder if they're gonna nerf her at any point, because she's kind of crazy. Especially when I get my ass kicked so bad by when I play as the other classes, despite how fun they are. Especially the fact that she has very good ranged abilities too, as we're seeing. And his little mushroom hat protects him. But man, the fact that you knock down so easily with this class, like a fully charged power attack, knocks him down, knocks him on their ass so often, it's kind of sick. Also, didn't even notice that guy was on the ceiling. That's a sneaky one. Just little goblin mans. Critical hit. Not even a problem. Soul Calibur. Oh my goodness. I freaking love it, Lizzie. A woman after my own heart. Soul Calibur is fun. I can't pretend to be an expert. I've only played Soul Calibur 2. And mind you, not well. I've not played the game well. I do enjoy it, but I can't pretend to be an expert. Who's your main in Soul Calibur? There's no wrong answers. But I can tell you my favorite is Nightmare / Siegfried. Also, that was very fun. I got to use the cool jump, like death from above ability. That's really fun to use. And not a ton of opportunities to use it. Yeah, I played Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube. Of course, your boy had to pick up the GameCube one because I'm a Zelda fanboy. When I heard Link was going to be in it, I was like, oh, hell yeah. That game was sick. Picking the character that I think is cute and fucking up bad AI. Well, the nice thing about that game is that it kind of rewards experimentation and button mashing as opposed to having all the combos memorized and all that bullshit. So that is kind of the game to just kind of fuck around and find out. Oh. I'm just gonna go and do the bum rush and throw one of these. Oh, look at that. That was sexy. Bonk. Has kind of a VR vibe to it. It's probably the FOV, which I wonder if I could adjust. If the field of view can be adjusted at all. Because, yeah, I could see that. Field of view can be adjusted. Yeah, should I move it back? Oh, I can move it up. But I can't really move it back at all. See, if I moved it up, then you just can't see anything. Ooh, boy. Yeah, it's about as good as it gets. Soul Calibur 3 is the good one, though. I've only played 2. I probably should play some of the other ones. Also, it'd be nice to go back and play some of the earlier ones, like the Dreamcast ones. I guess Soul Calibur 2 was originally Dreamcast, but... Well, no. Soul Calibur 1 was Dreamcast. And then there's Soul Edge. You know, some of the other predecessors. Siegfried and Tira. I don't remember Tira. And, oh, of course, yeah, I know Harley Quinn was in one of them. Maybe that was 3. Killer Instinct. I never played Killer Instinct, any of them. I know there was one on the Super Nintendo, and I think also on the N64. Saberwolf. Oh, that's sick. I think I remember Saberwolf from the Xbox 360 launch title. Killer Instinct game. That game looked pretty cool. That was the N64 one. Nice. Yeah. That game always looked really cool. You know what other fighting game always tickled my pickle from afar? Well, no, I think I think me and my brother rented it one time. God, I'm blanking on the name, but you got to it was a standard one-on-one 3D fighting game. Like you would face the other player, but you could kind of move around all axes. But there was an ability where you could transform into an animal, into like a beast form. And that gave you like new abilities, but you could only do it once per match. So you kind of had to like manage your resources as far as when to use it. The name of the game escapes me. There was 2 of them. There was a sequel. What's the name of it? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. It was pretty cool. It was never that popular, and of course there were no sequels beyond the 2 that were, I think, on the N64. No, it would have been GameCube. Never mind. It would have been GameCube and I think PS2. Yeah, I think GameCube and PS2. But yeah, that was the whole thing, was being able to here we go. Now we're gonna keep the crit damage one. Being able to transform as like beast versions. Bloody Instinct? Bloody Beast Instinct? Bloody... yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'd have to cheat and look it up. But that one is really cool. And same kind of story there. I was never particularly good at it, but it was a fun one to rent. Bloody Roar. Thank you, Ogaso. That was it. Bloody Roar. That was a really cool one. But I have no idea how it compares to other fighting games and how the fighting community at large views it, because I just thought it was neat and I rented it once or twice as a kid. Probably know the fighting game community scoffs at it and they think it's garbage, but I enjoyed it. Experience. Or no, not experience. Energy. Heal 1%. Damage in a line? Oh, baby. That's pretty sick, because I power attack all the time. I'll take that one. The healing one is tempting, but we're doing pretty okay on health right now. We have a boss. And I'm just fucking things up in one hits. One hits and one shits. Critical hit. Oh, so I'm gonna do the pinball thing a couple times. We got the perfect parry off. Hell yes.
The fight you seek is with me. Out of my way.
I don't know if I so much knocked him down, but I made him sad for a little bit there. Oh, Jesus. No! Oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm stuck. That's why. Yeah, I was like locked in place. Oof.
Coming through.
So that does not stop him. That ability does not put a pause on him. Got his ass. There we go. And we took 5 damage that whole fight. This class is cracked.
I feel stronger.
This class is kind of nuts. There were 4 Bloody Roars? Oh, shit. I thought there was just the 2. Turns out I don't know shit. And Lizzie says, yeah. Okay, so Tira was 3. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Because, yeah, then that explains why I missed out on... Are there any more things to snag in here? There were 5, but it was called 4. That's never confusing. Unless it was like a spin-off kind of situation, which does happen. Time to head to bed, Lizzie. Of course. Of course. Thank you for that raid. By the way, Lizzie, if you're still listening in, or anybody from your stream, if you have any clips you want to share, I should have asked this earlier. If you have any clips you want to share, I'd love to show them on stream. Because you are, you raid me all the dang time, and you do me so many solids, so many favors by raiding. The least I can do is ask if there was anything that I could show off. Anything of yours we could showcase. PS2 exclusives. That's probably why I never heard of them. As I never owned a PS2, and I still technically don't, although I do own a used PS3. Poison on hit only for perfect blocks and parries, which we don't do all that often. Permanent 10% more damage for power attacks, or power attacks do more and light attacks do less. Since like, oh, that's for bows. Oh, heck. Still probably this one though. Say I do power attacks a lot with bows and with physical bludgeoning devices. I think I might hold off on buying anything here. I think I'd rather use my money on the meta progression stuff. So I think I'll hold off. I feel like we're kind of kicking everything's ass right now with this class, so no complaints here. Look at that HP, 583 HP. Forget about it, man. That's crazy. This would be a great class to have for that fragile charm challenge. Free health? Sure, why the hell not? Why the health not? 14,000 gold, not bad. Couple more little giblets for leveling up things later on. Another small health potion, very good. PS1 and arcade, PS2 arcade, yeah. Was an Xbox as well. Okay, 4 is PS2 exclusive. Gotcha. That would explain it. That would explain why I don't know dick about most of those. But again, I enjoyed it for my scrubby ass, for my not at all being engaged with the fighting game community at all. I very much enjoyed my time with Bloody Roar 1 and presumably 2. Wanna stand here? Let's just say, let's get both these guys then. Whoa, almost jumped right in there. Been embarrassing. Small, but then I kill. Ouch. Let's see, hope it gets more homies. Oh, he's gonna do fire. Yep, don't want that. Do not want that. Go ahead and charge this way. And of course, this kind of is a ranged attack. Seems like it has limited range, which is understandable. There we go. He's dead. Ouch. Go for it. Ouch. He stopped me in my tracks. That's okay, though. We're still pretty cracked. We're able to tank that shot pretty dang well. There's a wiki, because of course there's a wiki. Oh, a wiki, as there should be. Not a wookie, but a wiki. There we go. Like that. Like that a lot. Knock them both down. Hell yes. Punish. Bam. Bam. This guy's like a big fancy guy's gonna pop with a bunch of treasure. Hell yes. Can I knock him off the edge? Answer is no. The demo discs, yeah. It's cool they were on the demo discs. Certainly for PS2. That makes sense. And PS1, I guess. Ooh, another blue fella. That presumably means he's got extra enchantments. Go to that guy. Tough sport tank, so he's a little bit extra tanky. He is indeed tanky. Knock him into the fire, please. Or just have him die. That works too. Daisy Jones in the 6. What's up, Lollipop? Good to see you, bud. This game is on brand. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. This game is very cool. I'm really enjoying it, and I do really like the visuals. I like the aesthetic, and I'm like some were probably hearing me say earlier. I really like the mechanics of the combat and the overall gameplay loop. Realize it could be kind of basic for some, but I'm vibing so far. I'm vibing and enjoying myself. Even though so far I only seem to be useful when I play as Victoria, although I really want to get good as the other classes. Vulnerability to ice damage. I think I'll stick with the max HP trinket. That's probably the better choice. PlayStation demo discs, yeah. Understandable. There really is something to be said about being able to get a taste for a game by playing it and deciding if it's for you. Because, yeah, that's like the best way to tell. I mean, very rarely is a demo for a game promising and then the full game not good. Usually you can kind of tell, is this game for me? Just kind of sad about the fact that demos are not really a common practice nowadays. Some devs still do it, but it's just not as frequent. Nowadays, you know, preview videos and pre-order bonuses are what a lot of publishers and some devs stick with, which is kind of a shame. Yeah, although I never had a PlayStation, I was medium into PC gaming back in the day, so at least some demos I was able to play. I remember playing the Max Payne 1 demo a bunch, Unreal Tournament 2004. Like, some of those I played a lot. Just great. Red Faction, a lot of that kind of stuff. Especially the ones that had online multiplayer. That was really cool. Ice, chill unhit. We already have that, I think, for the ice for the bow. Oh no, that's for the. Never mind. That's for the melee. More damage, but it costs more. Let's go with that one. Especially because I guess more chill wouldn't be a bad thing. But I like the idea of doing some dammy dams. Gonna target this guy first because these guys are. Oh, I missed. I'm gonna hit the other fella. Oh, is that an exploit? Can I just right click? is that a way to just get a perfect all the time? That'd be kind of ridiculous. Let's actually test it. If I just spam right click. Oh, okay, I just get hit by that. If you just spam right click, will that be like a perfect parry all the time? I hope the answer is no, because that's deeply exploitable. That reach? Yes. Ouch. More of them spawning. I'm starting to really... I also wasn't really appreciating this the other day, but I am enjoying the soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid 1, Tomb Raider, Jesus, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, that's a collection, my goodness. Solid series of demos right there. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Look at that. That shit's ridiculous. Again, this character class is cracked.
Coming through.
I think the fact that I was behind him meant that the crits were that much spicier. This will exhaust me, but it's a guaranteed kill, so we'll take it.
Step aside.
This guy's extra tanky. See the last one? The last of his kind? He's protected. Oh, he canceled. He changed his mind. That was well timed. Yeah, if I just spam right click. Wow, I think that actually is a way to get a perfect parry every time. That's a little bit exploitable. 500 damage. These crits are critting. It's frozen. Big damage. Look at that shit. My god. This class is ridiculous. Some long time. That's a good point too. Yeah, because let's be honest, for those demo discs, they work especially well for kids that have little to no disposable income. So if you can get a demo disc for $5 or for PC gaming, just a downloadable demo for free, you get quite a bit of mileage out of it sometimes, especially for the ones that are online multiplayer. Like I mentioned, Unreal Tournament 2004, Red Faction, like a bunch of those old school FPSs. Trade health for gold. I do have a lot of health, but I'm gonna hold off on that one. We don't need. We're doing pretty well on gold. But also, to be clear, I am sticking my penis in this, right? So we're all clear. I mean, it gives me a very generous orifice. I don't need that much room. But yeah, that's a very economical thing to consider, and it definitely helped me out when I was a kid. That's for sure. And of course, again, it gave you a taste of the game. Didn't give you the full experience, but you knew this was going to be a game that you'd enjoy if the multiplayer with only like a few levels and a few guns was enough to keep your attention. It's like a pretty good sign. Shareware, yeah, shareware was the industry MO, yeah. Honestly, I never really got to appreciate shareware as a phenomenon. Because when I think shareware, I think Doom, of course. You know, the shareware version of Doom. And I guess Quake as well. And some of those early FPSs. I will bite. How much health? Oh, that's a lot of health. Oh boy, that hurt. All right, take a drink. I thought it was gonna be like 50 HP, not more than half. My god, that could have killed you if you're not careful. For free, 2 to 3 expansions if you bought the game. Yeah, so it's like you get the first chapter. Some games kind of do that. I know Life is Strange would do that, where you could get the first chapter for free, and it's a 5-chapter game, so like that was pretty cool. But yeah, I get where you're getting at though, Elgaso. It really is not the standard at all. Passive regen is not bad. Movement speed. Let's do this one. I feel like I'm using quite a bit more, EP than I thought I would. So that might be a better use for us. Also, another potion. Exclusively small potions, apparently. That's what we do here. Small potion for big health. In fact, I might even get another health recharge station if I'm really frisky. I'm really lucky. something else, I'll take medium. Means I drink this one and keep this one. So there we go. I'm glad I didn't worry too much about the other pickups. Pick that one as well. Lots of things to slurp down. Grab those. Yeah, I'm continuing to find more and more reasons to feel that this character is, if you're playing solo at least, is the best one to stick with. Even though it is a little bit boring by comparison, it is clearly the best, like clearly. It's a little bit overpowered, it's kind of crazy.
Catch!
I was hoping to shoot him in the back of the head too while I was at it.
Coming through.
Seems like it's a distance and not so much a you stop at the first thing you smack. It's more of a you kind of want to have your distance considered. Oh, hello. Hello, skeleton friend. Something that would kill both of you, actually. Like that. There we go. Looks like I hit one of those. Oh, so that range for that bonus ability is pretty sick. That means I hit that guy from afar. $311 health. That makes me think of the band, of course. The bouncy shield. The bouncy shield is extremely good, especially with the pinball ability. Because yeah, it hits a lot of things. I think I've seen this particular chunk with the level generation. Let's see, there's a good chance it's going to be a one shot right there. Close range with an archer friend, no chance. Whoops. Oh, that hurt though. I shouldn't have let up the shield. I should have kept it held down. Bonk. Also, it seems like that ranged wave that we cause with power attacks, that little air wafting that happens, that sometimes double dips and the melee strike hits and the follow-up hits. I don't know if the follow-up is meant to hit the same target, but it seems like sometimes at least it hits both. And that's kind of sick. And also kind of busted. That was a very generous crit. Like 300 HP or some shit, 300 damage. Oh shit. Trying to switch my shield.
Coming through.
That did cause me to take some dams. We okay. And that's the last enemy there. So I did take quite some damage there. We're even though we're doing very well.
We're making progress.
And we're overpowered by some measures. I did not play that the bestest, so I gotta be a little careful here. Also not going to that if I can help it. I do have my ult charge, which would get us some health back, because we did confirm that does cause some health steal on hit. We like that a lot. A lot. Some more monies. Land down there, which does not cause fall damage, which is nice. Not here for the perfect gameplay. Raylan's like, Alex, if we were watching you for perfect gameplay, we wouldn't be here. If we wanted perfect gaming, we'd look elsewhere. That's not the draw of the channel. Alex, we like your shitty gameplay. Oh, thanks, Raylan. I mean, wait a second. And the MS Paint. Can't forget about the MS Paint challenges. I totally get that. Damage per stack. That one's gonna be harder to proc. But let's go with that one. Okay, so this one is so far non-combatant. Non-combat-esque. I think we're going into the final challenge, so I should probably consider snacking upon a potion if I could find it, like this one. Let's see if there's one just lying around. If there's one just lying around, I'll snag it, but there may not be such an opportunity here. $31,000 gold, by the way. God dang. Since I'm kind of low on health, I'm actually tempted to invest into some kind of survivability perk. Oh, I thought there'd be something over here. But at minimum, I'll snag a potion. I think I already have that one, don't I? Oh no, I have the one that does more health, and I should stick with the more health one. Ability, warrior, I'll take the defender shard. 5,000 is plenty. And better defense or better DOT. I don't really have a DOT, so I'll take the defense one. Now, yeah, it's going to be the final challenge for sure. Should I also... Now, granted, I have a number of ult things to use. Yeah, like, I'll grab this one too. Oh, not glass cannon. Yeah, that one actually... Oh, that's actually huge. Because we're already at that point. I'm going to go and drink the potion now. But I'm under no illusions that that will be enough, necessarily.
Well.
I always got to take a shot at this guy.
You must be more witless than you look to keep blundering through my land.
I love the idea of this guy being like, look who it is, it's the hero. Oh god, as I shoot him in the chest. This guy's rude. Get him out of here. Alright, we got a boss. Or a mini boss of sorts.
Your time has come, beast.
This is what got us last time. Let's fuck him up.
The fight you seek is with me.
Let's go and do all the stuff so we get all the crits all the time. Ouch. And then get fucked a little bit. Knock him over. Throw a shit at him. As I get shot. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. This guy does not hit. This guy does not miss, rather. Good damage, good damage. Can I fuck him up? I can fuck up his friend. Oh, and both. Oh, good. I was not expecting to get both of them, but I'll take it. We are kind of steamrolling. Even though my health situation was a little scary at first, we have such good defense, we're kind of just tanking everything. Put one of those. I like how I can actually use that charge ability when my shield has not even returned to me yet. So I just have a shield that came from unknown origin.
Face me, cowards.
Which means my damage is off the fucking chain right now. He's dead. Ouch. Fuck you. Who else? Who else wants some? Come get some. Bonk. Because I know there's more. Yep, there they are. There's the other friend. Knocked one of them down. We're just bullying them at this point. Until this guy tried to build the old sneaky man's... The old sneak attack. Destroy the enemy. Oh! Okay, this guy did kind of rebuke me there. Good damage. This guy's hella tanky, though. See the last one? Not quite.
Dodge this.
Okay, he's the only one then. Alright. We survived it. We lived to tell the tale. Once again, this class completely cracked out to hell. No complaints. So I think the shards go to everybody, I think. Oh, actually, no, they don't. No, they don't. It's just that whatever you save does go with you regardless of whether or not you beat the level. Most damage taken. Yep. It's all me. All me. Look at that. We got all the rooms cleared. Look at that. Hell yeah. So now, can I buy the fun sword? I sure can. Big. So got the big sword. So of course... Oh, Z. There we go. I could have sword and shield as my secondary weapon, but that'd be kind of silly. I'm excited to try that out next time, though. For this character. But now I want to try Let's do the first level. Oh, hold on. Change to a different character. Of course, we gotta try the sorceress. I'm still convinced that I can make this character work. We're gonna play the first level. I'm also going to see. She has 7,000. Okay, not much gold, so I really can't afford new weapon upgrades. I'd give her a different melee weapon, and instead of fire, I could have her do frost or lightning. I guess lightning can paralyze maybe, and frost can freeze, whereas fire does damage over time. Frost actually might be nicer because I like the idea of being able of like freezing enemies and being able to maneuver a little bit better. But I will check the constellation. I have a number of actually by number I mean 2. I have a whole 2 of these things to invest. So my options are health, which is good, or ultimate cooldown. This one would be combat cooldown or physical defense. I'm thinking health is probably the right call. Magic defense, utility, physical defense, combat, ultimate cooldown, health. Yeah, to me it's probably gonna be, yeah. Let's do the health one. For sure. Get that one. And then utility or combat. I'm thinking combat. Do that one. Okay. And I do not have enough blinkety blops to get the next tier of perk unlocks. So we're gonna do the first level. Stick with, friends always stick with normal difficulty. Of course, make sure to stay hydrated. That's what I'm doing. I need to be something that familiar most often. The barrier is good, especially against projectile fellas. But that familiar is very, very good. And the fact that it spawns or attacks bad guys is pretty cool. It's pretty dang cool. Interactable objects. I've never even seen this one. Little button there. That's kind of cool. What's this lady's name? Character info. I don't know, whatever. I can't remember her name. I was about to say, spellcaster lady, my beloved, but I can't remember her name, so I guess she's not that beloved. But still, I believe we can make this class work. Especially because the fact that she throws fireballs everywhere is so freaking cool.
One day, let's visit a nice
Maggie.
forest.
Maggie's her name. People call her Margaret when she's in trouble, like her parents. Margaret, Q spellcaster, you're in big trouble. Get ready. Go throw some fireballs at some motherfuckers. Bam. Here's my buddy. You're gonna have to deal with him first. No other buddies. It recharges pretty dang quick. Again, I really need to be more observant about these things. Should have sword and shield. This is a little bit too quiet. I don't trust this. I don't trust like that. Figured they're gonna spawn on top of me.
Arcane elements, heed my command.
Let's see. I saw something spring to life just now. Oof! I still got hit. Oh my god! The freaking double dip. That's unfortunate. Usually they wait a little bit before they pop. They don't like instantly explode, but I guess it's more of a distance thing and not a time thing for them. Kind of makes sense. Now this, of course, is the first level, so the enemies are going to be a little bit more naked. So I'm allowed to fuck around a little bit and find out. It's not too much. Now, how does poison damage against skeletons work? They don't exactly have nervous systems
Arcane
or
elements,
internal
heed
organs
my
to be
command.
damaged. No complaining. Just, you know, just throwing that out there. Look at this. Look at this. I'm kind of bullying these assholes because they die so quickly. But I did just get exploded and lose 1/3 of my health from a single explosion, so I can't talk too much shit. Because I will get hit. I have 200 gold to my name right now. Hell yeah. Actually, let's just go to the other side. So I have to hold it, but there is like a hover feather fall kind of thing, which is, oh Jesus. It's gonna come back. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yo, if you wanted to like stay over there and not pop goes your weasel, I'd be very okay with that. I'll be able to get his ass. And I'll get all the loots. All the dank loots! And also all the cotton candy. Which is kind of what he is. He has a lot of money, too. Goddamn, he drops a lot of stuff. That is quite tasty. What's my first perk? On kill you get experience. Less EP for melee. And then you daze. That's pretty good. Daze 1 is pretty good. Although healing, yeah, I should probably do that one. It's only 1 HP percentage even. So it's not the bestest, but still might just be enough. One of these. You as well. So see, I see something moving this way. Something wicked this way comes. Something skeletal. The second they start throwing ranged fellas, we're gonna have to pop them with the barrier. Actually, I might even use it now. One more guy coming this way. I like these naked skeletons. I feel like I can deal with them. Like a baseball pitcher in training. Just throwing shit around. Trying to land my shots. It's spicy baseball. Since everything's on fire.
Oh, bugs and
okay,
stinging
that's that one.
Everywhere.
So in addition to the difficulty
entrance to the crypts. From there, I can reach
influencing how hard each thing is, just the levels, as you can imagine, they get harder the further you go. I did heal a decent bit of HP there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that shrine just because we can't come back anyway. Actually, can I say that? Yeah. So even though we've completed this room, I can't go back the way we came. So it's not like I can leave that shrine uncollected and go backwards. Which does simplify things. Yo, Puzzle, what's up, bud? Yeah, we were talking the shareware stuff. Yeah, Puzzle knows the good stuff and the old school stuff. Also, Puzzle, a fellow homie to Artyom. We got to raid Artyom the other day, or yesterday even. And of course, that guy exclusively plays retro games. It's pretty sweet. I'm always very envious of his setup. Like, you know, like old school Windows XP setups with old school hardware to match. When he was playing MechWarrior 3 the other day, it was like a legit. He even had the joystick, the pilot stick. I was very impressed. That guy is he does it legit. Now I love me some old school games, but you know me, I use emulators. I play on modern operating systems and just try to jury rig it with DLL fixes and hope for the best. But that man does it the real, legit way. Rewatch Aliens. There you go. There you go, Elgaso. That's a good way to celebrate a birthday, is watching a good-ass movie. Is Aliens your favorite of the series, or do you think the original Alien is the superior choice? Also, more max HP? Oh, baby. Heal other ally. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked that. I was just wanting to look around, but I clicked by accident. But that does heal more, so now potions will be worth more. I wanted to grab the max HP one, though. The max HP one would have been the better choice. But this was still nice.
Look what I made.
So little bird friend's gonna go for it. Fell over this way. You think one's a better choice? Yeah, because I seem to recall you saying something along those lines, that one is at least the better movie. But I guess it depends, because I know Aliens is a pretty good action movie, from what I've been told at least, and that Alien 1 is a very good horror movie. So I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Maybe it's kind of hard to really compare and contrast. Damage over time, popping.
This will teach you a lesson.
That little fella, my little familiar friend. There he is. He's adorable. Can jump down. Like that. We're gonna get the armored fellas pretty soon here, though. OG was just ahead of its time. Yeah, that very much tracks with what I've heard from some folks, at least. It sounds like for a lot of people have seen Aliens, plural. But not as many people have seen Alien. It seems like Alien was more of a, I don't want to say it was a cult thing necessarily, but just not as widely known. Didn't have as much mainstream appeal. And the fact that it's a horror movie means it probably appeals to fewer people, but it seems like for the people that are into what Alien 1 does, it sounds like, yeah, that's a better choice. But again, it's probably a less mainstream appeal. Your number one? Yeah. Still, yeah, it's a good one, though. Yeah, I don't really know anybody that does not like Aliens. I know people that have choice words about Alien 3, Aliens 3, or Resurrection, or Prometheus, you know, all these other entries in the series, but everyone's like, yeah, Aliens is a good movie. No question. It's more intellectual, maybe? What does Kino mean? I've never heard that word, or heard that phrase. When I think Kino, I think Kino Fabino, the retro FPS shitposter on social media. I'll take that. It's good. Pretty good. But it has more space for that kind of thing. I guess it depends, because horror does not necessarily have to be intellectual or artsy necessarily, because there absolutely is mainstream horror movies. Like there's the Saw movies, there's like, you know, there's the stuff that has mainstream appeal. I think there's like, I guess sci-fi horror, or I don't know, I guess it just depends. Depends on the horror movie, because I think of mainstream horror movies that did extremely well in the box office, and then I think the more oddball stuff that is not everyone's cup of tea, but for the people that are into it, they get really into it. Also, Raven, what's up, friend? This game looks pretty cool. This game is, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really digging it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm really vibing to this game. I like roguelikes. I like games like this a lot. And as an added bonus, we are actually working on unlocking some extra game keys to give away for this game. There's a little text blob that's above me right now. It's kind of a wall of text. It's a bit of an eye chart, but the basic gist is that I got a review key of this game via a company called Daredrop, one of these games that works with publishers to get review keys to streamers, and I was lucky enough to get a review key for this game. And as I accomplish various achievements of this game, I get extra game keys to give away to viewers. So we're working on a few for tonight, and hopefully we'll get more tonight, no guarantees. But if we're able to achieve some stuff, we'll be able to give some keys away. If we don't achieve them tonight, I'll keep streaming this game, you know, a couple times over the next week or two. So we'll have more opportunities in the future, for sure. We have the raffle keys open, the raffle redemptions, rather. So if you want, it's one raffle ticket per person. Ticket, that's the word. One raffle ticket per person. And it's 500 channel points. So if you get in on the raffle and the giveaways don't happen tonight, that's fine. You'll be entered into the raffle whenever we do giveaways for this game. So something to consider. We got Black Magics in the house. The wall of text stuff. Yeah, I know it's kind of inconvenient having like just a command that just farts out a lot of text on the screen. It's the best way I can think, though, to track the challenges we're actively working on, though. So it's not the best, but it gets from what I can tell, it's the best option, other than like having something on screen. But I don't know if that'd be a lot better, honestly, because some of the challenges are kind of wordy, like they're hard to quickly describe. Kino is like the film stuff. Gotcha. What's up, Swanee? I forgot there is a Saw movie in the works. Some themes in Alien, but it's more heavy-handed. Yeah. And of course, it's hard to talk about Alien without talking about H.R. Giger as an artist, and about the kind of like what I would say is an intellectual approach to monster design, and the biomechanical approach to monster design. And also, and I don't want to make this weird, but like how there's like this weird eroticism to his designs that is like strangely compelling. So like we're fearful of it, but we're fearful because it's innately familiar to us, and we can't help but like be mystified by it. I don't know, it's this whole thing about Giger's design that makes him so much more unique. with some of his approaches, of course. He was pretty ahead of its time, I would say. Let's do this one. Terminator 1 and 2, yeah. Badass action. That's a good example, too, because most people would say Terminator 2 is the better movie. And, of course, I've only seen Terminator 2. I've never seen Terminator 1. But, yeah, it sounds like Terminator 1 has quite a lot going for it as well. And kind of gets overshadowed by its more mainstream appeal, you know, big brother, older brother. And maybe that's what it comes down to. Aliens has more mainstream appeal. And maybe that kind of gives it an edge in that sense. It's good to see a Black Magic's more body horror. Yes. Yes, that's huge, actually. That makes perfect sense. Big protective mama bear, yeah. Which is still fun. But yeah, not as much room for, yeah, more spicier, dare I say, more mature themes. And maybe that's where it's not as much of a draw for some people. So maybe it's the themes it explores. Maybe that's the limiting factor here. New Saw comes out in 2 weeks. Well, shit. That's real soon. I've actually never seen a Saw movie. I know for a while that we were getting really saturated on them, and it was a bit much. I don't know how many there were, but it seems like there was a lot being made at one point. But we haven't had one in a long time, so maybe it's about time we got back to them. Even though they're not my cup of tea, I could see it being big for some folks. Terminator 2, Aliens, same director. Oh, shit, I never thought about that. Also did Terminator 1. Yeah, I know Terminator 1 was one of those. We'll do the HB. I think it's a better choice. Terminator 1 was one of those that I think was like a fairly low budget movie, but did pretty well. And the fact they had the same director is pretty cool. So I guess it was one of those things where maybe Terminator 2 was more what he was originally going for, as far as art direction, or maybe art direction, but direction for the movie as a whole. So maybe Terminator 1 had a more dark and gritty vibe because of a lower budget. It's hard to say. I don't, you know, I can't really comment on what the intent was necessarily. But it makes me want to watch Terminator 1 because I love me some dark synthy stuff. Love me some, like, you know, some 80s dark synth shit, you know? James Cameron. Greatest action horror flick of all time, Rossi. Of all time, of course. Yo, what's up, Unstable? Unstable, I should be good for some games tomorrow. Some XCOM 2 with the boys. And it will be the boys, because I know that Mallory will be out of town. So, no girls allowed is the stream tomorrow. Except I'm lying, because if Mallory wanted to join, she'd be welcome to join. And saying no girls allowed would not be nice, because I don't want to exclude our lady viewers. So, no girls allowed, asterisk, and then in parentheses, actually women are very much expressly allowed. I just wanted to impress my homies and make them think I was cool. Yo, we're fucking shredding these guys now, except now we're getting more armored homies. It's only a matter of time. Bam.
This will teach you a lesson.
What is the lesson? That it's bad to be a skeleton? Remove your skeletons from your bodies. It's the only way. You'll never be based if you have a skeleton.
Teach you a lesson.
That's the rule, apparently. Bam. There we go. Good shit. Get some air in action as well. I think so. I haven't checked the Discord server, but I think last I heard, he said he should be good for Sunday as well. She's not a boy, but she's one of the boys. Spelled B-O-I-S. Yeah, I'm very much in agreement that boys with an B-O-I-S spelling is very much not gender specific. Not gender exclusive. Hard agree. Oh, Jesus. See what's up here. I suspect there's gonna be something. A little bit of gold. Not as much gold acquisition as I was hoping. But there's still time. We're still pretty early on this level. I haven't noticed in the top right there's a little tracker that points out how far we are. Damage over time. I might snag this one. That one's cool too. Stacks to 10 times to 20. So if I just don't get it for a while, that gets pretty delicious. And I like that a lot. I like being delicious. Magic mushroom. You just teleported.
Ugh. Gross. This will teach you a lesson.
I just got an achievement for killing a fuck ton of skeletons. Ask me anything. Oh, I shouldn't teleport. I should have done this one. Let's go ahead and put one of these down so he can't hit me with them projectiles for a minute. I'll just throw spicy baseballs at him from afar. He's in the poison, the fool! Do you realize what you're doing to yourself? Does this protect me? I actually couldn't tell if magic projectiles... He teleported somewhere. And the poison more, you foolish fool. Oh, don't teleport over there. Let's teleport over here. Here, yeah. You take a bird friend. Where are you? Is he dead? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Well, shit. The downside is that he popped
Appreciate how brilliant I am.
around here. So yeah, I take a little bit of poison damage. That's fine though. The suffering we put ourselves through for the sake of dank loots. Fat loots. One of those. Small healing potion. That's what I have. I'll drink my old one and grab the new one. They do have health bars, yeah. Yeah, I, sometimes in the heat of battle, I'll forget about it, but yes. The health bars are helpful. They're also healthful. Yeah, that was part of my confusion. I was like, where'd the health bar go? I wasn't paying attention to it. I just know it just suddenly went away. Yeah, the poison got to him. And we're all better off for it. Lots of these things. Yes, yes, yes. Common emerald, so good. Yes, yes, yes. Mini boss coming up pretty soon. More health. That one will get helpful the further we go. Let's go combat veteran. I'll pretty much always pick that one unless something just delicious is presented. Don't be an AI. No, it's not. You're not an AI if you do the ice cream so good. Weird call out things. You're an NPC.
Was that something coming or going? Or something.
So, which I think means you're devoid of intelligence. If you're just like, you know, someone walks up to you, you press A, and you say the line with no consideration or additional context. Should I get some other stuff? Ranger, no thank you. Warrior, definitely not. Magician, maybe. 5,000. Being able to live would be good. Indefatigable is a fun word to say. Lord's healing. That's tempting. I think I'll just get this guy. Do it. This one. It just becomes cringe. I mean, you're not wrong. What's weird about the NPC phenomenon, I don't even know if it's much of a thing anymore. It was like a searing hot meme for a minute on TikTok and other places. So I don't know if it's actually like much of a thing right now. But at least for a minute, it seemed like it was popular. Like people were watching these people do the whole NPC thing. And my understanding is that they don't do the call out. I guess it depends on the person, you know, it depends on the streamer or the content creator. But my understanding about the whole NPC call out thing, indefatigable. Thank you. So it makes me not fat. Good. Makes me lose weight. Yeah, the thing about the whole NPC thing is that I think they only do the call outs when people tip. So people have to like spend money to make them do the ice cream so good, yes, yes, yes thing. So it's not like they're, yeah, I guess, again, it can depend, because if you're doing it on Twitch, you can do it through channel points. And if that's the case, then I'm an NPC streamer, because I do dumb shit when people redeem channel points. With no consideration for if, you know, if it's like, you know, a good idea per se. I just do it because it's silly, because funny. But it's funny because I enjoy the goofy redemptions. But yeah, that tells me though that people legit enjoy the NPC thing. Like it's not like oh, this is like so funny, haha, pee pee poo poo. This is like, oh no, I like it when the lady does the funny voices and makes the like tongue sexy face thing, and I will spend money for it. It's not like a, oh, this is so funny. This is like a thing I'm really into. Oh shit, that's not good. Let's teleport over here.
Just like
Get the
that,
fuck away from me.
I'm over here.
Where is he? Did he pop? No, he didn't pop. Once he popped, he just can't stop.
This will teach you a lesson.
Okay, I think he just popped now, though. So that's the basic gist, is that I think people are like, at least at one point, were super into it. And, you know, when a lot of us were laughing at the NPC thing, some of us were like, well, a lot of us were like, that's ridiculous. Some of us were upset by it. Others were like, yo, that's awesome. Let me throw money at this person. And I want them to do the ice cream so good thing. As wild as it is, some people are down for it. But I have no concept on, are people still down for it, or is that just a flash in the pan and now it's calmed back down and it's lost whatever mainstream appeal it had and it's back just to the small dedicated crew. That's our job. Our job is to be weird. Mobility cooldown or just dodge EP. I don't dodge as often. Mobility ability. What is a mobility ability? I guess that's the teleport one. Let's do this one. Because I do like the fun channel points. Channel point redemptions. Oh, movement speed. Yeah, no question. That's nice. Yeah, I do like the funny channel point stuff. Even though, you know, I'm jokingly being like, you know, I'm an NPC because I don't want to do the goofy shit you redeem. The honest truth of the matter is that I do enjoy the redemptions. And if it was the thing I legit didn't want to do, I just wouldn't do it, and I'd refund the channel points. And I've had to veto a couple things sometimes, but usually people come up with legitimately funny things, and it's fantastic. Ability cooldown, yes, thank you. More gold. Ooh, that's tempting. That is tempting. I think I might take the gold one because now I have pennies in my eyes. A visionary with a nut button. That's right. Nut. That's right. That makes me an NPC where the N stands for nut. I'm a nut playable character. Fantastic. Into the nut button section. I sure hope they are. I hope somebody out there in this world gets extremely excited, not as a meme, but real, in parentheses, real gun sexual when the nut button is compressed. More power attack, yes. I very much rely exclusively on power attacks for this character. And with that, we're now able to pretty much one-shot those fools. Oh, except it did not kill him. Never mind, not one-shotting. Not real. Not gone sexual. That guy's getting fucking roasted. I think that was... Oh, hello. Yo, get that parry post out of here. Fuck off. The way we one-shot that guy was very fun. Very satisfying. There's nobody here. I'm a little sad. Let's throw it to cast it. Get out of there. And unstable with the nut. And the raffle ticket redeem. Quick reminder that we are indeed gathering.
Power flows through me.
It's gonna do one of these. Whoop. Still took some poison. I was hoping to go all the way across, because I wanted to avoid that explosion.
Flows through me.
We mostly took less damage. Like that was mostly the right investment, because that explosion hurts. Poison doesn't hurt quite as bad.
Arcane elements heed my command.
I class that a little bit close to that thing. He's out of there. And we are not done. More things spawning. I heard the spawning in noise. Pew pew. There's a health regen station. That's very nice. That makes me very happy to hear. Lucky they haven't thrown more bow and arrow folks at us just yet. Now we're Gucci. But yeah, most likely we will... Actually, there's a chance we might be able to redeem or to earn some of the giveaway keys that we're working on tonight. There's a chance. but no guarantees. But like I said earlier, if you get your name in on the raffle for the Mythforce giveaway, even if we don't get any giveaway keys tonight, you're still in on the raffle just in general. And we'll have, if things go according to plan, we'll have like 5 keys to give away, Steam keys for this game to give away, if I'm able to get all the dares completed. So, and whenever we do those giveaways, if you've redeemed once for the raffle ticket, then you're in all 5 giveaways. So you'll automatically be in on the giveaways regardless. It's not like you have to be here for all the streams. Not like you have to be here when the giveaways happen. It's not at all a requirement. Of course, you're happy. We're glad to have you here, but it is not expected necessarily. Black Magic says, "Nut me, Big Daddy." And 1 for unstable. Oh, the unstable. I already nutted for unstable, but unstable's so good. We get him the double dip. How can you not nut when unstable's around? I mean, honestly, he just kind of has that effect on people. He hits you with the Hank Hill impression. He hits you with the Duke Nukem voice. How can you not just fucking nut all over yourself? Completely involuntarily. It's pretty much, that's pretty sure that is physically impossible. I was gonna grab the health regeneration station, but it appears that we're full health because we get a little bit of health regen when we kill enemies. We've been killing a lot of shit lately. Feels pretty good. Feels good, man. I don't need that shit. Okay, let's go to the next room. Mini boss is coming up pretty soon, I think. Next room. Most likely. What's up, end level boss? Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got the nut allergies. That's right. So I should get a custom made nut button that is like, what's a good stand-in if you're making something that uses some kind of like peanut butter or some kind of nut thing? What's a good nut allergy friendly substitute? I could have that written on the front of the nut button. It's good to see you, end level boss. Hope you're doing well, bud. This game is really good, by the way. I'm really enjoying it. You may or may not have heard me earlier say we're working on some on unlocking some extra game keys to give away for this game, because we got this game, a review copy of this game via Dare Drop, and as we play this game, we're working on some achievements or some, they call them dares, some extra challenges, and if we get those challenges completed, we get extra game keys to give away. And we're doing some raffles right now with channel points. It's 500 channel points to get in on the raffles. For all of them, that is. My doggy's awake. Damage over time, power attack costs less. I think I want to do the DOT because that makes our fire damage effects be more effective. Wait, did we already do a mini boss? No, not yet, not yet.
Eldritch power flows through me.
You know, given how this lady has only 1 damage spell and a few utility things, it makes me feel like she's less of a mage and more of a warlock. Because at least in Wizards of the Coasts and D&D, warlocks are all about, like, we have a couple of spells, but we have Eldritch Blast. Like, that's our thing. We have a magic attack thing that we use for all occasions. And sometimes we have a couple of utility things, but that's not, like, our huge focus. So this lady is, like, her Eldritch Blast is a little mini fireball, and then she has a couple utility things, and that's it. So it's less of a biblical definition of a mage, and more warlockian in its design. Let's get over there.
Just like that, I'm over here.
And let's get one of these buddies. This can help us out for a little bit, because it's popping a little bit right now.
Eldritch power flows through me.
May contain nuts. Yeah, I should have a little warning on screen. We should be careful because they could drop in right there. That's not a good space to stand. Oh, now we're good. Enemies are dead. Yeah, I gotta be mindful of like the spawn zones, because standing right here, you know, firing off my fireballs, and then suddenly a skeleton jumps behind me and gets a sneak attack upon my ass. Unstable says the double nut. Oh man. Double. Unstable's like, man, we're sleeping tonight. Good. We're sleeping good tonight, boys. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's like, yeah, there are other kinds of seeds. Yeah, I guess there's other stuff. And then he says, wait a second. We talking seeds? Oh my. I'll take the medium health potion. Thank you. Literal nut butter. Product contains nuts. Surely somebody has made like a novelty pair of underwear that has that, right? Surely someone has thought of this before. Like something nut allergy warning. I'm sure we're not the first people to consider this. Oh, hello. I turned into Shrek for a second there. Oh, hello. And this guy nuts his ectoplasm everywhere. Big money. Look at that. Oh, do we get experience from money or experience from killing? I always thought it was from killing. Maybe experience comes from money in this game. What kind of weird pro-capitalistic bullshit is this? Greed is good, says the game. Or whatever that one, fucking, I can't remember the name of the movie, but that one quote from that one movie with the guy has a lot of money. That's the movie. The guy's rich. Not permanent corrupted, but I might grab this one. I'm not exhausted a lot, but I'll take it. Probably the least threatening option. Alright, so that's the next way forward. That will... I'm suspecting that will be a mini-boss. We haven't had one yet. Unless we had one and it was so brief I didn't recognize it. Maybe the guy on the bridge was a mini-boss. 500 gold? Sure. I'm gonna stick with the boots. The gold boots. 1,000 gold, very nice. More potion. I know there are times where whenever I open a treasure chest, I stand right in front of the opening, so whatever goes to us is instantly deposited. So sometimes I'll open up a treasure chest. You won't see anything, but we'll hear the noise. So if anyone's ever curious, like, wow, Alex, that treasure chest screwed you. It gave you nothing. Like right there. Nothing appeared, but on the right-hand side it said plus 720 gold. So we're just auto scooping it up the second it exits the chest. Excuse me. I would wear them. That does sound fun. I don't really have much for, like, my underwear arsenal is pretty boring. I just go to, you know, Target or Walmart and get like the 8-pack of the boxers, and with various, like, you know, patterns. Red. This one's red. This one's blue. That's as far as I go. I'm pretty boring in that sense. I don't have like the fun, you know. I don't have. Although it would be kind of cool to have some like really goofy, nerdy ones. Give me some Mario underwear, or Legend of Zelda. I'm more of a Zelda guy. Oh, Irasi, another webcam. Oh shit, what's this one gonna be? Let's see what this one's gonna be. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Irasi. Irasi says, "Don't worry, Alex. I got you. I got you covered. I got you covered." He says. And realistically speaking, underwear is meant for getting us covered. Also, beard hair in my mouth. So getting us covered is extremely on brand. There we go. This is my face now. I have underwear on my face. Pants on head, or underpants on face in this case. Silky see-through. Oh my, but they're not sexy. You say that, Unstable. I'll be the judge of that. May contain traces of... It's kind of nice too because you can't see me pressing the nut button. It's a nut surprise. Although in my experience, you probably don't want to do a nut surprise. You should probably, you know, make sure your partner is on board. A nut surprise is... I cannot recommend a nut surprise in good conscience. You know, communication is key, as with most things. Also, this build is kind of busted. We're kind of just steamrolling everything. For now, I don't expect this will last, but right now we're just fucking things up, and it's kind of satisfying, kind of vibing right now. Okay, that's gonna do something. I don't know what this is gonna do, but it's gonna do something. Gonna fire off these things all at once. You have to escape the fire damage, maybe. I'm hearing shit happen above me. skeletons are spawning. A green screen, that'd be a good background. Like a chroma key thing. Follow up, not surprised with whoops, my bad. But yeah, just have like the underwear being in my background. Yeah. I do not own a green screen. I've considered it, and they're not exactly cheap in some cases, but I don't know. My background is not particularly exciting, but I like to think that it's hashtag relatable to have like the visible stuff in the background, and even if it's kind of messy, it's not particularly exciting. I like to think it's real. You know, we're we keep it real. Beep. So what did that do? Nothing. Okay, it does nothing. So it's, I guess, just a trap then? Maybe you lure bad guys on it and they get fucked by the fire. Always from Sunday. So we already had medium. Speaking of getting roasted. What happened to that poor guy? More guys got spawned. Done heard it. There's one of them right there. A fellow spellcaster. And now he's dead. He's trying to steal my health potion. Not today, son. Who's a bow person. Too bad for him. He's on fire and he's dead. An emoji just for moi? You're too good to be unstable. Where'd you upload it? Is it on, oh, emoji, right. So one of those, like, custom emoji sites. I gotcha. Did I interrupt him? Oh, I got spanked by that guy, though. I did interrupt his fire attack, though. Got that one, too, then. Also, I like how you phrased that, Unstable. He says, I had to upload it. Unstable is like, oh god, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this because Alex said something that made me think of this idea, and I will not sleep until I bring it into reality. Oh my fucking god, that is a good one. Is that on 7TV? Oh, that's for you. Oh, that's your emote. Nice. Yeah, the lip bite. The lip bite is a good emoji. I like the lip bite where the guy... Oh, hold on. You can't see my face right now. I think it's universally called the fuckboy face. Where he has a backwards baseball cap and he's doing this. He's got the hand right here and he's like, he's got the lip bite and he's got the eyes closed, but he's got like a backwards baseball cap. I think it's universally called the fuckboy face. Oh, what am I doing? That's not the webcam. Or that is the webcam. I didn't mean to click it. I wanted to click this other webcam thing. I need to put my underwear back in my face. There we go. Yo, what's up, Street Halo? You're right, though. I don't have enough RGB. I own not a single Funko Pop. And you call yourself a gamer, Alex? Fuck out of here with that, right? I know. I'm disappointing us all. But I found it. I found it, and I added it to the arsenal, as you should. So I went with that one. The nice thing about that one is that it's bigger. So it's you don't have to like mouse over it to see it. It works well as a Twitch emote, I think. The best Twitch emotes don't require a mouse over to see the details. Some of them are really cool, but you have to kind of it's like, what's that doing? You kind of have to mouse over to see it proper. 5% boost to all things. Damage gets good. Yes, I'll take that one. The Funko Pop stuff. Yeah, I know some people are not huge fans. I'm agnostic to the whole Funko Pop thing. I have a couple friends that collected them for a bit, but I don't care enough to be bothered or to be pro or against. There's stranger things that people could be into or collect, so I give a shit. But they were definitely popular. They were like legit popular for a while. I think they're more of a niche thing by today's standards, but yeah, for a minute there, they were kind of everywhere. Like every convention you would go to, there'd be at least a few merch dealers where that was their whole shtick. Their whole thing was the Funko Pops. Yeah, we're steamrolling though right now. This is the kind of build I was hoping to eventually get. In the previous levels we were playing as the spellcaster is just fireball slinging badass. Excuse me. That's the thing too. There's so many kinds of Funko Pops. That's kind of their appeal, is that there's something for every fandom. I mean, you can best believe I might be able to sit here smugly and say, well, I don't own a Funko Pop, therefore I'm above you peons. But you best believe if they were to make a motherfucking Bomberman 64 themed Funko Pop, your boy would get that shit day one. And it honestly would be perfect because you get Bomberman. What if there was one for all 4 of the colors? You get white, you get white Bomber, black, you get blue, you get red. Yo, get the bosses. Get Regulus, get Artemis in there. Sirius, get Altair, Orion. Shit, man, that'd be awesome. Fuck not. I'm getting excited, man. Get me on the horn with John Funko. I've got a money-making idea that 12 people in the world would be down for, and I would be 4 of them. I would be so insufferable. I would account for 4 of those people. So yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. If it's all about, like, you know, what's the thing that is for your chosen fandom. One day be made. Oh, your like your VTube design unstable. That'd be sick. Some like physical merch of your design. That'd be cool as hell. Not buying more Funko Pops. Really? The agreement the guy made with his wife about not buying it. Is this like a Reddit shitpost or something? Oh my god. Al, you knew that. I knew there was some Reddit energy before I even saw the link. All Funko Pops kind of look like Bomberman. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They kind of do be that way. Intense. More damage. Bleed is tempting, but we learned that bleed is not good against skellies, so I'll take this one. Especially because I almost exclusively use power attacks for this one. Working on a new model unstable. That's exciting. Not sure when I can. Yeah, I understand. These things take time and also money sometimes. It's a pop tract. I'm not going to read the whole article, but I will open this so I can have it in my browser history and I can read it later. Unless it's a quick read. Told my wife I'd slow down on the pop collecting, that I had come up with a pop tract between the 2 of us to limit the amount of money I'm spending. Share it to everybody to get a good laugh. Hoo boy, there's a lot. Yes, and they both signed it. Addicted Popper and Concerned Wife. Yes, I will read this later. That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Gogasso. There was a point in time where I could have been considered needing or benefiting from a similar contract to rein in my spending on music, on buying music, especially with CDs, just because that takes up a lot of space. But that has dwindled significantly in more recent years. I still buy music, but it's like 99% digital music, and I've pretty much limited it to like, and some of you might balk at this and still say it's excessive, but $100 a month basically. $100 a month is sort of limit to music, and it's been working pretty well so far. Sometimes I go a little bit over, a lot of times I go pretty far under, so I've been doing good. Your boy's been growing up. There's a Frodo Baggins Funko Pop. I do like Lord of the Rings stuff, and I do like Hobbit themed things, but that one wouldn't excite me as much. It'd be kind of a fun thing just to be like, oh, haha, my name is Hobbit, but I haven't invested that much into me being like themed around hobbits. Of course, yes, my screen name is Super Hobbit, and I lean into me being short, but I haven't like made that a huge thing for myself necessarily. Part of that is by virtue of the fact that Hobbit is a copyright protected term, and it's extremely unlikely, and I don't think I'll ever be popular enough for this to be a thing. But the Tolkien estate has been known to not like issue takedown notices or anything, but gently request people that use copyright protected terms in their screen names for the popular content creators, that kind of thing. They have been known to kind of step and be like, listen, this is a protected term. Would you mind? We don't want to, we're not going to be mean about this yet. We're not going to throw our lawyers at this yet, but we're going to ask you first. That kind of thing. So if that were to ever happen, it won't. I won't be popular enough. But for ridiculous reason, if it were to ever happen, I'll be ready. And the other part is that I like Lord of the Rings, but I'm not. It'd be a little disingenuous because I wouldn't call myself a super fan. So it's like I feel like I'd be a bit of a poser in that case. Outside the suit, really? That's cool. Well, I'm going to become the anime. I want you to become the anime. Unstable. I need this. Buying CD's nuts, Elgaso. I just got fucking suplexed. Go back to regular webcam mode. Thank you to Irossi for another banging redemption. You're the tallest ones, Unstable. I've never seen what either of you look like, but you both have tall guy energy, so I believe it.
Only fools trespass on my domain, and I
Fuck
do
you.
not grant intruders safe passage. You may take pride that you have come
I could have bought a perk. I think we're okay. I think we're
Your
okay. Of course, I got
incursion
my
has come
ult.
to
I can
an
proc.
end. My minions will deal with you.
I think we'll be okay.
Good luck,
Probably. I say
heroes.
2 minutes before disaster.
I'd be terrified if I hadn't minoted minions.
Oh, I remember this scary lady. And she's dead. Never mind. I remember this scary lady. I don't remember much about her because she's dead. And then there's Chunky. She's dead.
Flows through me.
Oh, my juice is getting low. I'm a man who needs his juice.
And just like that,
Over here.
I'm over here.
Doing pretty good so far. We haven't lost a lot of health.
What is this corrupting energy?
So I got corrupted for a little bit there, but we're still okay. I'm gonna go ahead and proc this thing. Might as well. Some health back. Actually, we're already at max health. Never mind. Never mind. Full shit. Nope. You missed me with that bullshit. I will not miss you with mine. Ouch.
There
Go and throw
you're
another
up.
one of those down and one of
Look
these.
what I made.
That's a good synergy right there. Yeah, he's slowed. Good. Get slowed on, you nerd. Pretty sure this does block magic attacks because they are missing. Or not missing, but splatting against
This
the
will
wall.
teach you
So
a
get fucked.
lesson.
Honestly. One's behind me.
Eldritch power flows through me.
We doing all right. We doing all right. Oh, ooh, that was a good snap decision. Except now I'm out of juice. That teleport was just what I needed. I'm
Look
throwing one
what
of these
I
down.
made.
We're doing all right. I think we're gonna be okay. Defeat 250 spore fiends or spore folk. Got an achievement for killing lots of mushrooms. Roasted mushrooms. We good? We're out of combat because that costs no mana or no energy. That is. Sexy anime guy. Lean into it. Lean into, or at least different from average anime guy. Gotcha. I mean, the idea of an unstable anime makes me happy. Guess there's no drops in here. It's just kill the bad guys. That one mini boss didn't drop anything, so far as I can tell. 28,000 bling blongs to our name. We're not done. Oh, one more room then. $5'11" and Fod's 5'10". Legit. I think Mallory is also under 6 foot, so. Although, oh shit, but Jet is above 6 foot. Of that, I'm almost certain. He is an extremely tall glass of water. You might not expect that from Jet. He does not throw his height's weight around, but he is verifiably a tall glass of water. Wait, would that open this up maybe? Yeah, he's a tall boy. Does that lower all the gates? Okay, I guess that means there's nothing in here. Yeah, I don't really see anything anyway. It's awfully dark in here. Anything cool? I'm like trying to use my flamethrower as a torch, as a flashlight. Not as a flashlight. Don't use a flamethrower as a flashthrower. Flamethrower as a flashlight. That's a mistake you only make a few dozen times before you learn. Average height here is pretty short. Sounds like my kind of place. I should take up residence. I thought everything was bigger in Texas. Unless unstable you mean outer space. Which is where you are canonically from. Still didn't clear 2 rooms. Had that last time. Quick EXE, what's up, buddy? Burn my dick again, god damn it. Hate it when that happens. We got some more shardies. I'm gonna shard myself. Got lots of greenies for energy regen. Attack speed might be kind of sick. Attack speed might be kind of sick. I'm assuming that includes magic attack. Yeah, all attacks, yeah. So that for sure. Energy regen. I don't know, I feel like we were doing pretty okay with energy, generally speaking. Physical attack. I don't care about physical attack. Physical defense. Yeah, do that one. Health for sure. Crit damage. I don't know if spells can crit, actually. Yo, what's up, Flashay? Good to see you, bud. Dick in the flamethrower again? Yes, again. Were you streaming today, Quick EXE? Actually, I'll ask that of Unstable as well. Or actually, I'll just ask that of anybody. I always love hearing about other people's streams. But I am the average height in space. In space, no one can hear you be short. Or complain about being short. Utility cooldown, energy regen, defense, magic at there's magic attack. Alright, you know what? Yeah. Magic attack. Not to be confused with chicken attack. Energy. Health, yes. Guess I only had the 1 blue? Huh. Energy regen and utility cooldown. Energy and ultimate cooldown. I guess more max energy would be good. And then we can unlock more tiers that give us more giblets to apply to more things. That'd be good. Ask you what? I was just curious if you had streamed today. Just because I asked Quick EXE, then I was like, actually, there's other streamers in the chat. And I always like hearing about people's streaming activities. I think I will switch to either of these folks. Should I give this guy another chance? Let's give this guy another chance. I do believe. Although this guy was pretty fun. I mean, that backslash ability is just, it's pretty much an instant kill. It's doesn't kill everything, but it's like thousands of damage a lot of the time, so it's pretty dope. And I honestly was not using this guy's abilities very well. Let's try him again. I've got a good feeling about this guy. Had tonight off. Oh, that's right. East Coast big. Yeah, the storms hitting the East Coast stuff. Yes. Yes, of that I'm aware of it, although I haven't heard much in a while. I assume no news is good news. Utility cooldown. Or combat cooldown. What would red do here? Red would be magic attack? Nah, let's just put that there just to stick it somewhere. Is there anything else? Any other upkeep things? Was there any weapons I wanted to buy? Can I upgrade? Oh, I have exactly 40,000, so I can't afford any big upgrades yet. But eventually. Eventually, yes. Let's try... Ooh, do I want to try this one? Or do I want to go for this guy? We got to fight a boss with that one. I'm a little bit scared. Let's do this one real quick. Let's see if we can power through this one with this ranged fella. Because we've never beat him. We've never beat a mission with this guy. I don't want to oversell it. Pretty tired. I know it is getting kind of late for some time zones. I'll probably only go for an hour or so myself. Walked a few miles, damn. Was it for work stuff, Unstable, or just going for long walks on the beach? The mage. Oh, dude, I definitely want to get the lightning scroll. Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe the frost scroll, because I like the idea of being able to impede bad guys. But if the lightning scroll is good, that is extremely good to know, because I think the mage is my favorite. She's really, really fun. So days when they're at full health, or just more damage. I'm gonna say just more damage. Just wanted to get out of the house. Understandable. Sometimes a big ass walk like that is kind of what we need. I think I will... Yeah, we'll do this one. Because sometimes when I get hit again, and then I get sad. And again, I gotta remember my special abilities, especially the E and the R ability. They're extremely, very useful. Very, very good. We have a... I'm not gonna call that a mini-boss, but a... what do they call it in Diablo? A unique enemy? Critical for 2 damage, did I read that right? I think it was 200 and I only saw the first little blob. Oh, I didn't quite get the timing down. Once again, I'm putting myself in melee situations with this class when I probably shouldn't. Because he definitely excels, ouch, as a non-melee guy. Let's do one of these. Alright, we can't block with this anyway. Let's just get out of the danger zone here. Boom! I'm trying to see, like, what's more dangerous. It's out of there. Just go ahead and hit him with one of these. You are very tanky. There we go. It's a nice thing. If you get into melee range with an exclusively ranged guy, you're going to have a pretty big advantage because you're just going to be able to fuck him up while he's trying to diddle you. And I can freely diddle him to my... my deepest desires. And Lord knows they are deep. That noise means more baddies are spawnings. Arrow to the knee to end his adventuring days. Critical hit. Critical hit. Yeah, it is a... That's one nice thing about this build. Any build that's focused on bow and arrow is that it's a lot easier to get those crit shots going. Oh, hello. Jesus. Where'd you come from? No, sir. That is illegal. I almost said that's allowed. It's not allowed is what it is. Glad I was able to drop him because those explosions hurt real good. Real good. And we've only beat this level with Victoria. Quick EXE, I'm embarrassing myself. I'm making myself a fool because earlier I tried with this class and I think also Spellcaster. No, I think we tried with this class and then went right to Victoria to beat this level earlier. I'm trying again with this class with the Ranger or the Hunter, I guess. But earlier I was like, man, I got my ass kicked as the Hunter. It wasn't even close. And then I tried with Victoria and just steamrolled this mission. It was not even close. We just stomped the bad guys. It was absurd. So I'm like, well, damn. I guess I'm only good as Victoria. What the fuck? But I don't dislike playing as her, but my favorites are pretty much everyone else. Like, my favorite is still Maggie, the Spellcaster lady, but I like to support people, you know? I don't like being a tank all the time. So I want to get good as the others, hence why I'm playing as the Hunter again. The Archer and the Flamethrower, yeah. Yeah, I took, well, in that situation, I guess that's the thing, you can still dodge the arrows of the bow and arrow guy, but he was a unique enemy, so I was scared. I was afraid. Oh, that's good. I don't like how it's a tooth, that's a little bit fucked up, but otherwise it's quite good. Although earlier you might have heard me say I was not very good about using my abilities a lot. I would just forget about them and then I would go minutes at a time without ever using them and make myself a goddamn fool. Glass Cannon is always so tempting, but I have a hard time with survivability. So I feel like that is not a good choice. Although if there was ever a time to get Glass Cannon, get it early so you lose less health overall. You know, less HP. I've never actually tried glass cannon. Should I just fucking get it? Or should I play it safe? Also, you heal 25, which is nice too. Man. Wish I could get them both. Wish I could get this one and then Giant's Heart. Fortune favors the bold. Throw caution to the wind. Let's fucking do it. But hopefully I won't regret this. I never make decisions in video games that I immediately regret. Karma instantly fucking my butt. That never happens. Alex said with no self-awareness whatsoever. Well, that's cool. He actually saw the arrow fly, and that was what gave away my location. Yo, big crit energy, though. That's the thing. If I can kill things quicker, they just can't get to me. That's the hope, is that I can just fuck them up that much more gooder. So we'll see. And Level Boss says, do it, Alex. You won't regret it. I never do. I never regret my choices in life. Life mistakes. Yeah, El Gaso, you were here, I think, the other day when I had that relic, or the talisman, the charm, that made me max HP and everything does 1 damage. So yeah, it's a 3-hit situation. And then I had that choice where it was either glass cannon or the health regen. And I was like, yeah, health regen. Then I was like, shit, that health regen is useless. I should have taken glass cannon because it would have been full free. I made myself a goddamn fool. Although, in all fairness, it could have still procced. It was more of a lesson in now we know. Now we know health regen does not proc when you have that charm. Because it's percentage based, but it's not enough. It's not enough for it to count. When she takes the risks, that's the noise that I associate. There's a fella over there. Oh, did I get his attention? He is schmoovin'. No, he's not. He's not schmoovin'. He's like red. Red and scary looking. Wanna diddle him from afar. Let me commence the diddles. How's that hit? How's that not hitting? Fuck is this? Maybe there's a... I'm hitting... Oh, there we go. So see, am I hitting a corner? Like a magic corner? Look at that. Look at that damage. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Goddamn. Oh, whoops. Shit, that was full damage that I did not need to take. There's something that dropped. No, I'm sticking with the other one. 20% chance for more gooder perks. All right, we get it. You like fire. Oh, hello. He's resisting fire, but he did not resist getting fucking blasted. These traps last a long time. A DOT would be really nice right about now.
You can't
So I'm just gonna reposition. Oh, I have nowhere to go up here. That reposition skill is quite useful. Ooh, I'm putting myself in the danger zone. Let's do one of these. Fuck you. I do have that Misty ability available once again. Stop resisting. Stop resisting the fire damage, you motherfucker. There we go. Yeah, the trick really does seem to be a matter of really try to minimize melee combat. As much as I like the melee combat in this game, I should probably stick with a character that specializes in melee combat. And if somebody gets into melee range with me, I should use the reposition ability. I should try to put myself in a situation where I'm not in melee anymore, versus standing my ground and just trying to throw down. Because I mean, it's satisfying pulling off a cool parry attack, but it's risky, and it causes me to inevitably lose health. It's just not worth it. So that is a lesson I am having to relearn because of my own stubborn ass. There was maybe a few more things I missed up top because I kind of fell down accidentally without properly looting stuff. Let's see if there was stuff that I missed. Also, I do have a double, or not a double jump. I have an air dodge, which is good for going fast. Not so much going fast, but for just quick navigating and for some platforming too. Ooh, says my guy. Hawkins grunts, according to the subtitles. There's really not a lot of dialogue in this game, so the subtitles aren't really required. Bleed on perfect parry. Ah, perfect parry, that's the thing. I guess opportunistic. I don't really like any of these, as that is only for melee. And again, I was just saying I should really not put myself in melee if I can help it, unless it's like a pretty safe bet, or if I'm, you know, out of movement options. Security cameras for the valuables. Facing the floor, oh boy. It's just been, oh, interesting, and it just slowly was inching its way down. It was trending downwards. Cause yeah, when I'm with you, Black Magic's, the first thing I would assume is if you've got a kiddo, might have been the kiddo. There's a lot more. Oh, in multiplayer, that makes sense. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. The callouts from the comrades. Now, let it be known, we've yet to fight the mini-boss, or a mini-boss at all, for that matter. So if we were to happen upon the fragile charm, I would be tempted. Temptations would be there. Another potion. I think small is what I have right now, and it is, so I will go and use it. Snag that one. Oh. More shards, got more glyphs, all good stuff. Ooh, one of these. 500 gold, you got it. I thought I saw something pop. Of course, it's a 50% chance. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's you get a random reward. Did I already pick it up? Oh, I already picked it up, I think. Yeah, I don't think I had this. Vampiric bracers. That's pretty good, actually. That's extremely good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would remember picking that up. I guess I like double-clicked the use button and it picked it up instantly. So that means we're good. That's a pretty good ability, and I am happy to have that. Hanging on to that one for a bit. Want to play some games? Quick EXE. I don't know if it's possible to join an in-game group, but I'd be happy to. If you want to join in now, I'd be happy to have you join in, because I am definitely down for some multiplayer action. I guess the only thing I would ask is, as long as you're not like super high level, because here we go, and added, bam, confirm. Because I wouldn't want to be carried, you know. I'd want to be like around the same point. Yeah, go for the rogue. Yeah, so let's see if we can actually get you in here right meow. That'd be pretty sick. I will say invite to game. Oh wait, no, I'll do it this way. Manage party, and then I click this button. It probably still does it through Steam. Bam. So we'll see if it actually pops in right there. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. This might be my last level of the night. It is getting kind of late. Got him. Hell yeah, bud. Are you on Discord, Quick EXE? I'd be happy to do voice chat if that'd make it easier for you. Because I'm sure that the comms, like the built-in little callouts, might not be super easy. He says, sure, I'll join ya. Actually, if you want, because I think you DM'd me, didn't you? Yeah. We can just do a voice chat that way. Because I know you DM'd me the other day with the fantastic photos. So yeah, so I got Discord up, so I'm down for a voice call whenever you are. Whenever you got it up on your end. Whenever you've got it up. Oh boy. And of course, speaking of co-op stuff, me and FOD and Unstable and Koala will be doing some XCOM 2 co-op tomorrow. Excited for that. That'll be a good time. Oh, big stretch. Ah. It's gonna be a good time. Oh, you in the Discord server? Okay, that works too. Hey yo, can you hear me?
Hey buddy, what's going on?
Not too much. Give me one sec.
Sweet.
It occurs to me, this gets me every time because I launch OBS with admin privileges. I lose the push to talk if the focus is not on Discord, unless I launch Discord as admin. Give me one sec. I'm gonna restart Discord real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
As that's gotten me so many times. So many times. I know Jet and Arctic, that's something we always struggle with. So, fun as admin. Bloop. There we go. Come to dub. Oh, really? Is there a push to talk in this game? Or actually, it might have been because it might have been coming in from the speakers. Let me do one thing. I'm going to. Over here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that should be good.
Yeah, and I don't hear any sort of like double on your stream. It should be good now.
Coming in right. All right, good. The double's gone. Hell yes. It's possible that it was actually on my end because the
admin rates and stuff.
well, maybe the admin rights, or maybe like it was just set too high and it was coming out of my speakers into my microphone because I don't use headphones.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that can get my ass sometimes.
So I'm in. I will spawn in the next room.
Oh, good. That I was actually wondering, yeah, like how that was gonna work.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks for joining in, man. I was thinking earlier, like, yeah, I want to do some co-op. This game seems awesome. Because you got in on the early access stuff, right?
I did, yeah. So I was actually able to play the demo. There was a demo of it when they first announced it coming out to Steam, which was really cool. And all of the progress actually carried over. So like I had a head start on Maggie, and I had a head start on Victoria.
Wicked
Oh, man.
eats me.
Yeah, so I was able to get through part of the. I was able to do the hard mode easy peasy for the challenges, but
Ooh.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Because you were like
me and my buddy, well,
crazy high level. Yeah.
Me and my buddy, we played the crap out of the demo.
That's fantastic. Was it the first chapter?
Yeah, it was basically the first chapter. Have you done B-Store yet? Like the third level that you have? You haven't done
I've
it, eh?
only played the first two levels because I beat this for the first time earlier because I'm
Nice.
such a pro gamer. It took me so many tries, and like I don't know if you heard me earlier, it was only with Victoria. I've only beat levels with Victoria and the first level with Maggie.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, once you get that lightning scroll with Maggie, it's pretty good. It has a pretty strong ability, and it's really nice. I like it. I was tempted with the frost scroll as well, but I was like, you know what? Let's try electricity. Frost is really good in this game, especially if you get like a frost greatsword on Victoria, or I guess frost weaponry in general. But
I was wondering about if other characters would. Oh, there we go. We got you. Yeah, if other characters would get interesting kinds of elements, because yeah, obviously with Maggie, yeah, we see like lightning, we see frost. I know I got the greatsword unlocked for Victoria, but it's just vanilla greatsword. So yeah, the fact that you can get elemental ones makes me very excited.
well, just through the Daedalus hammer, or like I guess I call it Daedalus hammer because of Hades, but like the upgrade hammer, like in between matches, you can imbue weapons, at least Maggie's or Victoria's weapons with.
That's good.
Yeah.
And there's of course the constellation board where you get all these other
Oh yeah.
customizable upgrades. It's a lot. Level up.
What did not kill me made me
Yeah, so I haven't played much with Rico, so like the rogue here. So I won't be able to carry too much.
That's kind of high preferred. Yeah, I was thinking earlier, like
yeah.
I usually try to avoid carrying in games like this just because you
big
want it to be
scene.
a as expected or as intended kind of experience.
Oh yeah, for sure. Big Sam.
Revive ally. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I probably won't need it. I know you are very experienced at this game, so I fully trust you.
I wouldn't go with that one.
This man is a licensed Mythforce badass. They gave him a gun and a badge.
Dude, I'm part of the club and everything.
That's right, man.
Oh, I got.
Oh boy.
Oh,
that mushroom fella. I saw him like
He
drop
got-
down. But yeah, he dropped down from the top area. That's the downside, I guess, of spawning in to a level in progress, is you probably don't have a lot for perks right now, do you?
Yeah, I know. I was able to pick the 2 at the start, which.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Is it always 2, or do you get more at the start as you level?
So I don't want to spoil too much, but the first level of every chapter you always get. So first level of the chapter you go in with nothing. Second level of the chapter you get the 2 perks. You get a perk and a weapon upgrade, and then the third chapter you get something else.
Ooh,
The same but like stronger.
that is encouraging.
Yeah.
I think I saw that there are some difficulty options that are that have coming soon listed.
Yeah,
There's
I
Mythic 1,
don't
2,
know
and
what
3.
those entail, but like, I've done some levels on Mythic, and that is already really strong.
I'm sure it's pretty
really
nuts.
dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you probably saw one of the dare drop challenges is, I think, beating something in Mythic 3.
I think it's the final chapter in Mythic 3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's for the gamers.
I'm like, oh, that's
A bit much.
yeah.
But it makes me wonder, since one of them is listed as coming soon, I wonder if that means, oh shit, is there more stuff the devs are working on, maybe?
I feel like there is. I feel like it's gonna be a nice supported game. Ooh, I think this is mini boss.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I haven't found the tainted or the fragile one in this run. We did find it once yesterday, and it was
Nice.
absurd. I actually got pretty close. I think we had it with Rico, actually. We had it with Rico, and we did pretty well. We got to the final challenge at least, but couldn't seal the
This
deal.
will suck for you.
The big suck. Oh, big crit. Yeah, big crit energy. Hell yeah. I didn't stand a chance.
I'm sitting here slapping him in the back.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because for you, it's like instant crits when you're backstabbing, right?
Yeah.
Good shit. We'll say that was
Oh, no.
extremely on purpose.
100%.
Extremely tactical. Oh, out of curiosity, when I pick up gold, does it go to you as well?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
thank
which
goodness.
is really nice. The only
Make
thing
sure I
that
wasn't-
doesn't pick up is like potions and stuff. Like we have to share perks, we have to share potions.
Oh, that's good to know. Oh, okay, so yeah.
Sorry, traits. Like the the stuff that
These things.
My
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah, the little trinkets, and the potions.
But I'm
aren't
okay
shared.
to hit the perk stations when they pop up.
Yep, the perk stations between levels, those are fine. If you pick up the glyphs or those little gems that you put in the constellations, those go to me as well. Like this chest here, you pick
Good.
up everything. I'm gonna get it all.
Okay, good.
Shops are another thing that's yeah.
That makes sense. Thanks for all this intel, man. I appreciate you sharing all this
worries.
knowledge.
No
I have
worries
much
at
to
all, dude.
learn.
Oh, what's this?
Only on perfect block. Okay, let's get this one.
Oops. There's
If
a way
you
that can
could-
do emotes.
If you could wave a magic wand and have the devs add a 5th mystery class, what mystery
Yes.
class would you go for?
Necromancer.
Ooh, a bold choice, but I respect it.
100% Necromancer.
Nice.
Because I feel like being able to like summon like little minions, or at least a summoner of some sort. I know we have. I know Maggie has her little hawk thing that she can summon.
Yeah.
And one of her alternate perks for it, you can have him like hover above you and do like an auto fire at all times.
He loves romancing those necks. You're dang right he does.
I'm all about it.
That's right. We got the master class, man. That's right. That's right. We learn from the best. I'm kind of with you though. I'm gonna go on a limb and ask if Diablo 2 Necromancer was your preferred flare back in the day.
See, I never played Diablo 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the Diablo 2 remake or whatever. I played like a little bit of it, but I played as the Amazon, I think.
Oh yeah, solid.
Yeah. Which she was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Because I know for a lot of us, Diablo 2 was what was our introduction to like some kind of summoner necromancer class. You get a bunch of skeletons follow you around.
Yeah.
As it's very fun, and back in the day it was kind of busted because they let you have a lot of skeletons. They reined that in with subsequent patches.
Did you know about down here?
Oh, can you go down? Oh, you couldn't go. I thought this was gonna be death. I had no idea. You're a freaking genius.
Negative, sir. Yeah,
Good shit. Good stuff, man.
A little secret. The only thing is all that bad stuff in the corner.
Right.
So,
yeah. So that means I'll let you do the honors. There we go. And then of course it opens the thingies for us.
Satisfying.
That is satisfying.
After you, my good sir.
Because yeah, as I'm sure you saw, or maybe you did what I did. You saw like the other little spiky, thorny area, and you were like, "Oh, cool. Let me explore down here." And then took damage, and you were like, "Oh heck."
Yeah, exactly.
That trained me to be nervous. I've already got a really good bracer.
Do you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm already a real set. I got the vampiric one, which is very good.
Hoggers. There's another potion there if you want to grab that.
Ooh,
You already have a
medium.
potion on you.
I already have a potion. I've got a small boy.
If you want to take this one, I'll take the small one. I'll pop the small one.
Yep.
Yeah. Get some of my health back. I'm getting jumped on from
Oh, you can
some
jump through here.
mushrooms. Yes, sir.
You got that double jump, which is pretty good. All right, we got tough spore rogue. I guess that's like a unique fella in the distance. So let's do the big suck. We got a fire friend behind us. Gonna go ahead and pop this. Oh, actually, that popped it for me. Woo! That was some spicy dammy dams. That's not nice. Oh, big, yeah, big. That was awesome. I have no idea how to crit those guys. I've like tried shooting them everywhere.
I don't know if there is much of a crit on those guys. Maybe just nail them right in the face hole.
Yeah, it's like I keep, or maybe some enemies are just, it's harder to crit them, or they can't be crit with ranged. Maybe it's one of those things.
Yeah. I know with Maggie, hers is like the fire damage. It's hard to hit any sort of like crit. So let's.
Yeah, I guess she doesn't really crit, does she?
Chow, 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 chow.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. That thing popped before I realized it was there. What are some other games you've been playing lately? I know you were saying the other day there's a couple things you plan on streaming soon.
Yeah, so I've been playing Palia or Palia.
That's right.
Call it. Which is a chill little cozy game. And I've also been playing.
Jesus.
Oh jeez. I've been playing Wayfinder, which is like it's a game produced by Digital Extremes. So if you know Warframe.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so they're producing another game, but the game is by a company called Airship Syndicate, which they did. What did they do? They did Genesis, Darksiders Genesis, and a couple other little games that I've never heard of.
Darksiders Genesis? Yeah, that's the newest one, right?
Yeah, I think so. In the Darksiders, where you play as Strife, I think.
Because I've never played any of the Darksiders games, but every time I see them or I hear about them, I'm always like, that seems like something I'd really enjoy.
Yeah, I've only played 1 and 2, and they were pretty solid. They were pretty solid.
I know there's the reforged editions that have like, fancier visuals, all that jazz.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Are those games you'll be streaming in the coming futures?
Probably not. No, I know that I kind of want to get back into Destiny. Something like inside me, like I've played Destiny on and off, and I always feel bad because I end up spending the money on getting the battle passes or the season passes, and I never play them. So kind of want to go and play through Destiny 2 again. But yeah, other than that, like Mario Wonder is the only other game that I'm really excited for right now.
Yeah, I intentionally chose not to watch that direct, so that way I have no idea what's in it.
Oh, Hobbit.
So I have no idea. I know I've seen some of the memes about elephant times. I know about some of the goofs.
I can't feel my
It's gonna be a good game, I feel.
I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, I love Mario games, so I'm gonna buy that shit regardless. So I like to go in as blind as possible, so that way I don't have you know, like it's fresh. You know, it's
Of course. Have you played
surprise.
RPG, Super Mario RPG?
Yes, that's my favorite. I've only played Mario RPG and Paper Mario, so I can't pretend to be an expert. The first Paper Mario, that is. I can't pretend to be a connoisseur, but of the ones I've played, Mario RPG is my favorite.
Oh, dude, RPG is probably one of my favorite Super Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah, fantastic game.
So when they announced a remake of it that's coming to the Switch, I was like, oh, dude, I'm here for it. Let's go.
It's delicious. And then between that and Thousand Year Door, I mean, my God, us Mario RPG fans are eating good, man.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
The big suck.
No.
There's the way forward.
Hell yeah.
You
I'm gonna resort to the bow.
It's a solid choice, honestly. I like that character, and I and the few times I've gotten to play a rogue in D&D, that's the kind of character I like to play as the most. Some kind of like swashbuckler, tumbling fella that is agile, but doesn't stay in one place too long.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's really fun. It's a little challenging sometimes though, because you know if you have too good of an initiative and you tumble to the bad guy and get a sick crit, that's cool, but the next time he's gonna, you know, stuff your face in, so you gotta be careful. I see you were bringing in combat ability. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stick with the vampiric braces. That thing has been keeping my ass alive.
You know what? We're gonna get ourselves a fire bow.
Oh yes.
When you and Victoria talk strategy, Hawkins, does she ever mention me?
Your indirect approach.
Do you
is a
stick
weak
mostly to
tactic.
power attacks, or do you do the little
Inquire
quickie
directly.
attacks?
I try to nail them with the power attacks.
Yeah.
Victoria, I have like a nice combo with her. I do like, because I use the great sword, so I do like 2 or 3 small attacks and then a charge up for 1 big uppercut.
That sounds tasty.
Tons of damage.
God, Victoria is just such a powerhouse. My God.
Yeah.
Like everything just crumples when you hit it with a power attack. They fall on their ass. You can just keep punishing. It's just delicious.
Oh yeah, and her ults, just pulling out a. You have to worry about your stamina anymore. You just pull out a big old mace and you start wailing on people.
So sexy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know I had a fetish for muscle-bound armored women with large maces beating things to death. Actually, that's not true. I've always known I had that fetish. Never mind.
Light some dudes on fire.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, that guy's getting it.
Oh yeah. This mage is gonna get it too.
Spirit realm beckons you.
Gonna give it to him.
You should watch your back around.
Bam. Bam.
Gave him the old
Bashing.
How's your father?
What bashing means. Oh, he maybe knockback, probably. Yeah, those little
I think
fellas.
that's what I mean.
What's their secrets? You're in a pretty good spot. I don't think that little fella can hit you right there.
No, but I'm getting hit by the mage across the way.
Oh, that guy.
That a-hole.
Have diddled him with corruption, and he's dead.
And he's gone.
Let me see those eyes.
Oh, those guys are stressful. Oh, there we go. Nice.
The loot explosion from them though is nice.
Oh, little fella behind you. Actually, it's the normal fella, but he was temporarily littled. Every time I see them go small, I'm always like, oh, good, he's vulnerable. But then it's like, no, 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 he has the same health. He's just making himself a harder target. Oh, you seeing this? Look at this guy. Look at this fucking jack-off over here. I don't know if you saw it. There was one of the purple boys jumped down from the upper alcoves and landed on the torch and just took fire damage. Like a couple ticks of fire damage because of the torch.
Oh yeah, sometimes you'll like look into a room and if you peek into a room, you can see that the enemies are just getting cooked by the torches. I usually just don't enter the room and just let them get roasted.
That's one of those. That's one of those we accept those when the game gives us a little nudge.
Game's like, you know what? You're having a hard
Black
time.
Magic's just like, Alex, your wife is short and small. Listen, Black Magic, we want what we can't have. Yeah. Yeah, how could you not know about that by now, Alex?
This one is on us.
She's aware of your fetish. We have an agreement. Actually, that's not true. We have an agreement over my obsession with, you know, certain like genres of music and, you know, other obsessions that borderline on unhealthy. The amount of video games I play and own, for that matter. Oh God, that's a rabbit hole on its own right there. Yeah. Oh wait, is there stuff up there?
No, I've never noticed that you could actually like parkour this.
Because that's where the fellas were jumping down and they land on that torch over yonder.
Yeah.
Some hardcore parkour. I've seen screenshots of people like falling through the floor. I don't know if it's from doing stuff like this or just unlucky.
Well, I know that you can get up here. Oh, well, cool. I just, game didn't like that.
Heavily implied. She is short and small, which is not giant and muscle bound. Ooh, poison bow.
No, you're having too much fun.
I do like this one. Yes. Is it possible to get multiple elements on a single weapon, like poison and frost or something?
No. So what happens is it'll tell you that hey, you're gonna get rid of one of the two elements.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. I found a shop.
Yeah, this area is very, very dark and scary. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I'm trying to save my money so I can upgrade myself with some nice fun toys.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy the combat one just because I need a little bit of help.
I mean, you're doing good, but the downside is, I know you missed a couple of perk drops, so that means you're at a challenge level there.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you gotten in on the hype train for Baldur's Gate 3 or Armored Core 6? Any of those ones? Starfield, for that matter?
Yeah. So Baldur's Gate looks really good. Starfield, I think I'd rather just play No Man's Sky, just because No Man's Sky you can fly to the multiple planets, and like I've already played No Man's Sky and I like its systems, so I feel like a little biased. And then Armored Core. I never played any of the Armored Core games back in the day.
I've talked to a couple people that have never played them, but played 6 and they loved it.
Oh yeah. I watched a buddy of mine. He was playing it the other night, and he was rocking it. He was doing he made a build where he can just fly in the air permanently.
Oh my God.
To land like every now and then.
That's awesome.
Oh shoot.
Oh boy. Oh, this guy's doing some weird shenanigans. He's like physicsed into the floor. What the fuck? You seen this on your end?
Yeah.
He's having a rough time. We should put him out of his misery.
He's seen better days.
Oh, it's a boss. No wonder. Stinkhorn. That was my nickname in high school. Or is it Stinkthorn? No, it's Horn. He's a horny boy. A stinky horny boy.
I was thinking about changing my username to that. Jeez.
There you go. And of course, he's the mini boss, so he's extra tanky. Oh, he likes you.
He really does.
I diddled him with some corruption. I'll now give him the big suck. Big crits, yes sir. You take those.
Fucking sand.
Would your ideal arrangement like a 4-person squad be? Would you have one of each, or would you have like 2 Victorias and a couple of mages or something?
Honestly, I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to play this with like one of each.
That's what I was kind of thinking, because some of them do have some pretty cool ability, like party. What am I trying to say? Like party-focused things.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of the perks I could have taken was I gave.
Oh, it's a box.
If I popped one of my abilities, it
And a little
gave
bit
you
slow to
an
respond.
attack speed buff.
That's yes. I think I saw that one at one point. Yo, that man's face was a pin cushion. You were laying that man up.
He deserved it.
Man was
He said
like,
bad things,
wow,
though.
I can't see shit with all this wood in my face. Holy shit. Honestly, you're right though. He deserved it.
Throw down.
Ooh.
Morally correct.
Spirit
Woo!
realm beckons you.
Oh, are you? I see you're a skeleton.
Yeah, I got donked upon.
Don't upon. Can I just? Let's see how this works. Revive.
It's like a while.
Oh, it'll
like
take a
7
second. Yeah,
seconds.
yeah. I'll get you in a moment here.
Oh yeah, no worries, no worries.
Full confidence.
Bullseye.
This man is on death's door. Did you ever
There
play?
is a-
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say there is a timer, until you can pick up one of your friends up, but that's okay. I'll be alive in the next room anyways.
Destroy the enemy. Did you ever play? What's it called? Darkest Dungeon.
This way to the
Darkest
next
Dungeon,
area.
yeah, I played that one.
So when I heard myself say on death's door, I know that's one of the big things and one of the big mechanics in that game.
Yeah.
I've never played it, and I really want to. I know it would kick the shit out of me, but I would really enjoy
it's
that shit
ruthless.
kicking.
Oh yeah.
And there's the second
It's-
one too.
Yeah, the second one looks interesting because you have like a carriage or a buggy or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
a caravan.
Yeah, I know it was in early access for a while. I think it might be out of early access now. But I don't know for sure. Victory, look at that!
Victory.
Thank you for the carry, my man. You were
Oh,
taking
I'm
so
dying.
much of that aggro. Thank goodness. That big man was scary.
GG's though.
GG's. Most damage taken. No. Most aggro absorbed. That's how I see it.
Most aggro absorbed. Oh,
You
yeah.
think Maggie's still best girl for you, or best character?
Probably Victoria, just because the
Oh, really?
the big old hand or the big old axe,
Yeah.
or not axe, sword, big great sword. Love it.
It's the badass combo you were telling me about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's good shit, man.
But then Maggie, with the lightning scroll. The lightning scroll is pretty damn sweet.
I'm kind of curious about something. I noticed earlier that so right now I have still Hawkins selected.
Yep.
And I'm looking at the shop and I see he also has Electric Spellbook, Frost
Yes, sir.
or Ice Spellbook. Does that mean that non-magic people can still use magic weapons?
Yes, sir.
That's wild.
So you would then get rid of like one of your two weapons, so either your bow or your parrying dagger and sword, to take one of those.
Interesting. So the weapons aren't necessarily auto-locked based on your starting class. It's just that's just the default gear you start with.
Exactly. Yeah. So like for example, Rico, the swordsman, the rogue. There we go. He has the parrying dagger and short sword. He has a mace and a parrying dagger, a bow, and then he can use the fire or electric spellbook himself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me wonder, like, yeah, what's the most inefficient and absurd build? And why is it Maggie with a great sword and, I don't know, parrying daggers or something?
What can Maggie use? Let me just take a quick peek. I know she has all three books, the short sword and the parrying dagger, and she has a mace and a parrying dagger. That's what she can run.
Ooh, I can afford one of the fancy ones. Ooh, quick is saying the ice one looks cool, but the electric is where it's at.
I have electric as tier 2. I've
Oh,
been using
man.
it, and it's fun.
All right, you sold me. Electric Spellbook. Thunderbolts and Lightning. Oh, you've heard it before. I will select it as my primary fella. I'm very excited. Magic Archer. Interesting. Yeah, that would actually. I don't see bows on here, but maybe it becomes available later. Did you upgrade
that
the
Hawkins
armory
is
or the like perk thingy?
Upgrading the armory allows you to get higher tiered weapons. The perk thing was also really good to upgrade as well.
Yeah. So far, I've only been able to afford one, like place upgrade, and yeah, I used it on the armory so far. But I'm thinking the next one will probably be for the perks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Perks are definitely.
I could do one more if you are. I know it's getting kind of late, so if you have to hop off, I totally get it.
Oh no, you're good, dude.
Okay.
You got to try your new weapon.
You're dang right I am. Yeah, I'm gonna. If you're down for it, I'm down to try the scary episode 3.
Yeah, I'm down.
Big Scary Man. I'm assuming it's gonna have a boss battle, so no
spoilies.
I'm girding. My loins are girding as we speak. Also, I should probably check the constellation. Oh, I don't have much to use actually.
Oh yeah,
Utility
actually, I should check Constellation.
I don't have a whole lot to play with.
I got a little bit to play
Playing with my
here.
jewels. TMI.
Someone's gotta.
Yeah, I mean sometimes. I think I'm set. What's up, Firestarter?
I'll do that. Attack speed.
I think he is ready up.
Utility.
It's only. Let me know when you are ready. And no rush.
I am good to go.
Have you tried hard mode yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me about Mythic. That's right.
Yeah, I did it on Mythic. I did Mythic 1 on the first 2 chapters, I think.
Sorry, first 2 episodes.
Have you beaten the whole thing yet? Like the final boss?
No, I'm on
okay.
I'm on the final boss. I think that's the next thing.
Oh shit, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Inflicts daze 2 on enemies. Oh baby. Max EP. I'm liking these tier 2 options. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, the tier 2 becomes available and it's tons of fun.
Oh, that's pretty sick. It's just hit scan, huh? Oh baby. I mean, maybe not hit scan, but
yeah. So the charge is good. Your regular click will throw like lightning bolts. You become friggin' Thor.
that's cool as hell.
And then when you're holding up to charge that one, scan the enemies. Scan the enemies and see what happens to your reticule.
Ooh.
That's all I'll say.
Oh baby. I see a couple of little things in the UI that makes me curious.
Yeah. I won't spoil it. You're gonna figure that one out yourself.
I respect it, bud.
That pedestal looks
Actually,
just
yeah,
like
end level
control
boss brings
mechanisms I read
a good
about
question.
back in the
How
Lyceum.
long does it take to
I
get
bet it opens
to the
the
point where you
gates.
can fight the final boss? Oh, 6-9.
It doesn't take that long. We cleared it. Like if you cleared on normal, you could probably do it a couple nights. If you're only doing like a couple chapters a night.
Poison.
But the difficulty definitely scales up. That's for sure.
Makes perfect sense. Does the game get harder when you bring more people in, or is it just depending on how far the level is?
No, I just think it's depending on how far the level is, because it starts off at like each room starts off like it starts off pretty easy and then it gets progressively harder as like the floors go, or the rooms I guess go.
You're right, by the way, this thing is amazing.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit to like get the goods, but oh man, is it worth it.
Oh yeah, hitting someone with a full stack of 5, they just fall on their ass.
This will teach you a lesson.
That scary feeling when you backdash to safety and then you feel yourself like bump into something and you go, oh, there wasn't anything here, but in a minute or like a few seconds ago, that means I'm like standing next to something.
There's the way forward.
They're gonna try to backstab me. It's a scary looking door. Big old thing here.
Yeah. We will find out about that later.
I see a bunch of coffins, a bunch of locked, oh yeah, skulls with candles. Oh shit. Yeah, this whole area has got a different vibe about it, that's for sure. Are there certain perks where when you see it, you're like, oh, I get this every time? Like, no question.
Oh yeah, yeah. I usually get the combat veteran, which gives you the more health.
Yes.
After you get 3 kills, I think.
Oh, yes.
The one that gives you more EP or energy. I always get that one.
Heed my command.
And then from there, I just go with the better of the 3. those are always the 2 that I have to go for.
Yeah. Yeah. Same on combat veteran. Love that one.
Just doing a quick reroll here.
Have you tried doing the ones where you get like glass cannon, then also the one that I think it's called double-edged sword, where you have permanent corrupted, but you do like 60% more damage?
Oh yeah.
Like that just looks absurd, but at the same time though, being absurd is fun. Like just going full tilt. I have 3 HP, or not literally, but like I have, you know, maybe 10 HP, but I hit like a dump truck. Whew, thank you for the interference there. I was in a position. Oh, speaking of fragile, oh shit. I seen it, but I'm scared. Especially with a build like this. Dead. Against my better judgment, I'm getting the fungal charm, or not fungal charm, was it fragile charm? Oh, okay, I got something else. Where's fragile charm? There it is. I'm getting fragile charm. I'm fucking doing it. Caution to the wind. He's knocked down. He's very sad, and now he's extra sad. Yeah, this is so fun of a cool ability to use. My goodness, it's kind of stupid. Oh, we're not done. There's still more. So I was all breaking pots. I was celebrating prematurely. Oh my god, that poor guy had no idea. But the hurricane.
I've got you back.
I prefer
Guess
the
the wrong way
view
for that
from
one.
this angle.
Here's a little bird friend.
You should walk back around me.
This will
Thanks,
teach you a
friend.
lesson.
He's a good little buddy. You're right. That'd be a good one to upgrade. That little bird fella.
Oh yeah. Absolutely love that one.
Over here, passage.
Okay. Whew. Spicy. Well, not to brag, but I only lost 1 HP in that fight.
Yeah.
Alex, isn't that
Same.
33%? Details, all right, details.
That means you. Oh,
I'm assuming that doing this in co-op is acceptable.
that's kind of cool.
As opposed to having to do it single player.
Brand new
It's a lot
heals.
harder in single
Brand
player.
new heals.
Heavy hitter, Rising Tide. Rising Tide is nice, just not as flashy. It's not as obvious. Although the nice thing about picking the fragile shard and attempting to see it all the way through is that now I cannot begin to give a shit about oh nice, about the like, oh, do I take something that gives me more health, that kind of thing, because it does nothing for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Get cotton candied on.
I'll run you through.
Pocket sand.
Magical artillery.
The bird fella in here. Yo, it's getting popping. I'm gonna drop a shield real quick.
Oh yes.
Okay, now
Sorry,
then,
making a
heed
little
my
sad.
command.
Oh, now I'm sad. Ouch, that hurt a lot.
Yeah, I love all the perks that you can get, or I guess, yeah, perks wouldn't work. But they have like the negative effects of like you take more damage.
Yeah.
Especially when you have the fragile charm on. It's like, do I take more damage though? Do I really? I can only take 1 damage.
It's
not gonna
pretty
take any more than
tough,
1
yeah.
damage.
It's pretty tough, but and of course I'm doing it for the dare drop dare, but or the dare drop
Yeah.
challenge. But I could actually seeing it being, oh Jesus, ooh, that was close. I could see it being what's the word, viable in some circumstance, especially with a full group, because like that right there, I saw you teleport to that guy. You saw the situation I was in. You were probably like, oh god, I was about to get got. So that would have not gone so well if I would have been by myself. So thank you for bailing my ass out
You
there.
have no health. Oh, right here. This thing.
Oh.
This is a.
Oh, there is a full. This matters not as much for me, but there is a full health thingy right here.
Yeah,
if that would
I had to
tickle your
take
pickle.
it because I realized I probably should have given it to you because you only have one.
Oh, it's
HP
already, okay,
left.
yeah. No, it's already been used. Good. As long as somebody snagged it,
Yeah.
because it makes less sense for me to get it. Because, you know, at best it's 2 hits. So this guy. Oh, speaking of bird friend, nice.
Yeah.
Flicks burning. He grows in size. Less accuracy. Permanent companion. Yeah,
Yes.
no question.
No question. Yeah, and he just becomes a little friend that hovers above you. So you can summon him and he goes stationary but shoots faster. And then when he's not, he's above your shoulder. If you like
That's
look quickly
incredible.
up at the top
Little
corner.
buddy. We all need more little. Oh, I can see the. Oh, I can see him. Yeah.
Yeah, you see him just hovering there.
That's so cool.
Finally.
And then he'll just
I
stay
see a
above
way
you and just
forward.
start slapping dudes. Start
That is
shooting.
perfecto. I'm all about the slappins.
You know what? We're gonna take this one.
Enemy killed. This one. You mentioned Destiny 2 earlier. Do you have any opinion on the state of Destiny 2? I know it's kind
in
of
a
a
bad place.
hot topic. Yeah, it's, like I've heard some. I don't want to say like mean things necessarily, but some people express their distaste with certain aspects of the game.
Yeah, I don't like the way that Bungie has made their like stories and how they're like through a season, like a season pass. Because after the season's over, after the year's over, you can't
Please
play
keep
that
your arms
content
and
anymore.
legs inside
Yeah.
the bubble at all
Not
times.
great.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
I think that must be what I had heard, because I remember hearing some kind of
Eldritch power
I don't know about drama, but yeah, some distaste with certain decisions.
Yeah. No, I haven't been a fan of their seasonal model for quite some time now. But alas, who am I to say what they're doing is right or wrong? Ooh, there is one of those healing pools here if you want to grab it. When you can, so you don't perish.
Yeah, it's a not shabby idea. You okay on health-wise?
Oh yeah, I'm full.
Woo! I got 2 HP out of that bad boy. Oh, hello. Yeah, good idea. I'm not gonna stay. Not gonna stay here if I can help it.
Fuck Zan.
Man, I tend to just stick with the power attack, but even just the default, the standard shit is really good. The
Oh,
range
yeah.
is solid too. Man, lightning is just thebomb.com. I got some peppy boots, if that would tickle you. Actually, that would be really good for you, because you'd be even zippier.
Eldritch power flows through me.
Over here, there's a pack.
All right, nice.
Don't
Yeah, there's
worry about these
some
changing
fast boots, if that would
patterns. All part of the magic
interest you.
of the plans.
Yeah, I will
It makes
take a
finding
pair of
out what's
boots.
harder, but not
Thanks,
impossible.
buddy.
No
Of
matter how
course, I thought
twisty the
they would
path, you know
they
where
would
to
look
go.
nice on you. Actually, I guess
We
they
just
they
need
actually
the key.
don't change anything
I bet
visually.
the store has the key.
Yeah.
Appreciate how
You saw that there were
brilliant I am.
skins though. That you can
Yes,
better
yeah,
all
the
the time.
cosmetics.
get. They're pretty cool. Loot. Free loot. I'm gonna reroll.
Intense. Yeah. Always intensity.
Ooh. I'm full on elemental now.
Oh yes.
Crossbow.
Crossbow, that's cool. Is it fire faster or
It
something?
wouldn't hurt you to crack a book sometimes.
No,
Rico.
frost.
Oh,
I
frostbow.
do.
Okay.
I like the ones with pictures.
Are there other
Well,
like
they
cool
do say
bow
a picture's worth
types you can
1,000
unlock?
words.
No. Right now they have just the standard like what your character
Wait,
goes into
what
battle
kind of
with.
pictures are you
But
talking
using
about?
the upgrade hammer, you can get
Landscapes, still lifes.
a frostbow. So now if you look at my bow, it's like a glowing blue.
Yeah. To get elemental stuff. Got little arrows too.
and then oh, you can't actually see it on your screen. You can kind of see it right now. My
yeah,
sword
lightning.
is like, yeah, lightning.
Either it's lightning or it's piss. I mean, I know which one I wish it was.
It's probably piss.
Oh yeah. Give us the piss swords, you cowards, developers.
Let me pee on them.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a chance they might add. Oh, thank you. A chance that they might add more stuff.
Yeah.
In the future.
I would.
Because the game just came out, so you know it's a little fresh.
This way is the incorrect way. I always
Which
call
means you could
like
have some goods.
the alternate paths that lead to a dead end just for loot. I always call them the incorrect path.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to go the right way just yet.
Yeah. I have the same thoughts. If I find the correct way, I'll go. I don't want to go here yet. Give me the wrong path first, please.
There could be loot.
Random reward. 500 gold. Sure. Ooh, more potion. Nice. I've already got a potion.
Here. I will trade you. If you want to use your potion, you can drink that one.
Glug 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 glug.
Yeah. Well, look, even more potions.
Oh, even more potions. I already have a. Well, I guess it doesn't make a difference to me. I don't think I've already got a small potion, so I'm set.
Yeah. Take that one. Even more potion.
Man, we're freaking no thirsty Thursdays here, or I guess every day's thirsty Thursday when you're drinking that good, staying hydrated.
That's for sure. I love that the little
hover. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm really liking the one that the hunter gets, that like side dodge one. That one's really fun.
Oh yeah.
Heed my command.
You big boy. So this would be considered the mini boss, he thinks? Yeah, we're bullying this guy. I almost feel bad. Almost.
I don't. He deserved it. He said bad
Yeah,
things
honestly,
about
yeah. This is deserved.
mom.
Just fucking slapping this poor man's. Ooh, thank you. I was actually just looking at that guy. I was like, I should probably take care of that guy because this barrier's only gonna last so long. he really was looking at me, and those crits are really piling on.
Nice.
Zappy
Good
zaps.
stuff.
Hell yeah, good stuff. It's like that was a quick mini boss room.
Oh, we're getting you that dare drop.
We're getting there, man. We're working on it. By shard, we'll take it.
B store is gonna be a little spoopy.
Yes, absolutely. Especially because I have no idea what to expect. So doing this on a level I've never played and on a level with a major boss fight is perhaps not the best choice, but you know what? Sometimes gotta throw caution to the wind a little bit.
YOLO, you know?
Yeah, gotta go for the YOLO. What's this now? It found a... Oh, it's just lots of money. It was a gold skull, and I got excited. Just big monies, no whammies.
And stop.
I see big purple, but I guess that's just... Yeah, that's just the mushrooms. Okay.
We're gonna go with this.
I already have Dazing 2, I think. Oh, it's for swords. Let's go with this one. Is this a shop? It is a shop.
It's a shop. Yeah.
I got 18,000 money, so I got some extra dollars if you're short.
Sweet.
Powerful bracers.
Ooh, this right here would be really good for you.
The red boy.
Yeah, the third one I think is no, it's the one that gives you the personal shield. Yeah. Because then you'll run around with the shield on you, so ranged attacks do nothing to you.
That's pretty cool. It means you wouldn't get the benefit, unfortunately, unless you stood behind me.
Just gotta hug you. That's all.
Yeah, I'll be like the pillar. Personal shield. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. That's very helpful. And good investment of 4,000 gold.
Yeah, I usually take that one, and then the first one I think because the first one gives whenever they walk into your shield, it gives you a it freezes them.
Oh.
Freezes them. Yeah. But this one's nice because it goes on you, so you don't have to like. Multiple times I've like gone to like cast my shield, and I'll cast it like halfway across the room, and like, well.
Oh no. Yeah, because you just click it as opposed to like
that.
holding it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this little secret area is so helpful.
Oh yeah.
So easy to miss. I'm always nervous about that one that's closest to the door.
Yeah. Me too. I'm waiting for them to add in mimics because we already have the
my
bot
God.
stickers. But I want mimics, dude. I don't know why, but I really want mimics. Ooh.
They're a unique challenge, and of course, you know, in some games they drop the good shit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fierce
bird.
ability orb. Would this have your interest?
You can have it. You can upgrade your bird.
Oh, you can. Oh, that's right. And get multiple ones. Yes.
Yeah. So
The deluxe edition.
Deluxe edition would be when you cast him.
Right,
He'll be bigger.
right.
And then the other one, he just instead of arcane, he just does fire damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that most of the, if not all of those, would be for the casted version and not the little bonus friend version. Makes perfect sense.
The fire still carries over. Like if he's over your shoulder, like as your little buddy, your little companion, he'll cast fire damage instead of.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the little robot guys. Those guys are sometimes pretty annoying. Yeah, good, nice. That what's it called? The big thrust attack, I like that one.
Yeah.
Good damage.
That one's good.
And backstab ability. It's like instant, just kill something. It's so cool.
Well,
You just point at a guy and say, "You're not going to be alive anymore." Sorry.
I picked up a. Oh, there's a dude up top.
Big fella.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
getting slapped.
I was wondering, like, where is he? Why is he taking so much damage?
For a minute there, he was in my range. He keeps kind of jumping out of it. Oh, it's because I'm out of the juice. That's why.
Barrier up.
Oh yeah, this is a fair-sized barrier. Holy smokes.
Oh, that's actually very generous. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be like a personal condom or something. Full body condom. That's the phrase. Oh, he froze him. Nice. I guess they're more susceptible to some kinds of damage when you freeze.
I did not mean to jump up here, but I'm up here now.
Oh, is that the backstab? I didn't realize it would teleport you up that high.
Oh yeah.
This will teach you a
This is one of these cases where I'm having to like check my 6 all the time because like, man, bad guys love to spawn behind you in some fucked up places, don't they?
Oh, they sure do. So there's a common ruby. Oh, down behind you.
Ooh, there he is. Yes, thank you.
arcane elements. Heed my command.
Did you ever play Payday back in the day?
Yeah, I did. I
Just
was
to know-
late to it. I didn't have a PC for the longest time, so when I finally got my first PC, I got Payday, and it was tons of fun.
Yeah. Played that a lot with buddies back in the day. And of course, Payday 3 is coming up pretty dang soon, actually.
Yeah, it's in early access right now. It's kinda
Yes. Yeah. Or maybe, or is it in beta right now? I know they were doing a playtest for a minute there.
Cool. It's in some playable state.
Yeah. Reason I ask is because that's one such game where I've gotten got before where, oh, you already got this chest, nice. Where I'd be in what is I thought was a pretty good spot. I'd be chilling and I'd be like helping the bros, and then suddenly I'm thinking, man, why am I getting punched by something? And sure enough, something spawned behind me in just the right fuck you way. So and always be ready.
Ooh, this guy is ready for us, that's for sure.
Staring us down.
Menacingly.
So you're just gonna fucking delete his ass right from the get-go.
I'll try at least.
You know, those guys like to, they steal stuff, don't they?
Yeah, oh yeah, they steal your trinkets from you.
Which is very rude, TBH. These guys are like
Not a big
fancy
fan.
skeleton runs.
This will teach you a lesson.
Oh, let's not get burned.
Oh, I wasted a full charge on that guy when he was popping. I'm impressed that the lightning does such good DOT. Usually in games like this, lightning is like, it might stun him for a little bit, but not really damage necessarily.
Exactly. Yeah. It's honestly, I was blown away by it. I was like, oh yeah. I'm here for it.
Oh, you know this is the scary area because the sky is getting all red and spooky like. The sky is all like red and scary looking. This is boss town for sure.
Oh yeah. I picked up something that I'm sure that you would be very okay with me having. I picked up a
Appreciate
crit
how brilliant
damage
I am.
Yes.
pair of gloves.
Yes. That should be. That has quick EXE written all over it.
The other pair of gloves that I had is physical damage.
Okay, yeah.
Be good for your sword if you really wanted it.
No, I'm all
great.
set. I already got the hands, or the bracers. I got the magic bracers.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. A couple pieces of gold while we're here, and then away we go. Oh, this one's nice. Some of the upgrades for the swords. It gets on your power attacks.
Oh, very good.
Years, Rico.
In front of you.
Oh yes, I think I had that one earlier
I'm a
with
fast learner.
Victoria, and it felt so overpowered.
Oh yeah.
I almost
Not
felt bad.
that fast, Rico.
Almost.
There's another potion here if you want to slurp the one you have, and
I will slurp the small one. Not sure if it really makes a difference.
no.
Well, they're all small potions. Perfect. That means I effectively have 5 HP that I can lose. 5 hits that I can lose. Really nickel and diming it, but you know how it is. And you were able to complete the fragile challenge, right?
Yes, yeah.
Who'd you do it as?
Victoria.
Oh, of course. Was
Yeah,
it
it
solo
was-
or with some homies?
No, I had a buddy with me,
Okay, good.
and it was on episode 5, I think. And it was like a last second thing. It was like right before the mini boss.
If you want
I
a
hit one of
potion,
those like
there's one here.
rotating, like you put money into it and you get a random reward out of
Oh,
it. And it dropped, and I was like, well, chat, this is the run. We're doing
There it
it.
is.
We're doing it live.
do you have any interest in the medium healing potion?
I have a large one on me right now.
Oh, large and in
Oh,
charge.
actually, you know what? Yeah,
Oh,
I will
get
take
the
that
big sip,
medium
yeah.
one. Yeah. Take that one. Get the
You up to
small
full.
one. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, top us off. And we got a couple more rooms before big boss time.
Oh, he's big and angry, that dude. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
big.
Is this,
Yeah.
This is one of the rooms that it's gonna light him on fire. It's not triggering. Oh wait. He's right
Oh, what a
at the range.
tease. Good thinking though. Good thinking. If nothing else, he'll start moving, and
Oh,
then he'll.
there's a
Oh, there we go. We got him.
big homie.
This will teach you a lesson.
He's regenerating though. That's good to know.
Stella! Raising shield. Stay close.
You should watch your back around.
This guy's tanky. Oh, not anymore. Now he's dead. Oh, I see that arrow fella. Not anymore. I don't.
He got donked upon.
There's always that moment when it's like, okay, I heard something spawn, but where is it? On the side, looks like.
Small healing potion.
Ooh, that was unintentional, but I'll take it. I'll claim it was extremely intentional. Got a small healing potion over here if that would
If you
interest
want a
you.
potion, there's one here.
Good for Rate Meow, but
Right, meow.
ooh,
I know a number of folks have pointed out these guys, the mushroom fellas, are very Dark Souls-esque. Dark Souls 1 specifically.
yeah. I was gonna say that. They look
The
very,
big-
very familiar.
The big slow boys in particular.
Not a huge fan of the ones with the shields. Those guys.
Yes, hard agree.
There we go. Oh, next wave coming in.
I heard the little pew pews.
So good, dude.
God, that thing is just
electricity
disgusting.
The electricity is wild.
It's a bit of a glass cannon because you really gotta charge it, but good golly, Miss Molly.
Oh yeah. You hit someone, they're gonna feel it.
Yeah, it's got pretty good splash damage to it. It's able to get a couple buddies.
Attack speed, heck yeah.
I mentioned No Man's Sky earlier. That's been acutely on my radar for a while, just because, as you're very well aware, the fact that it's like every couple months, oh, new big crazy update, added a bunch of cool new shit.
And all for free too, which
Yeah.
is unreal. They really making good on their promise. Ever since like they dropped the ball when the game first released. So every big update that they've put out has been like huge. And they could literally sell it as like, hey, you know what, you get a year of content, and they would that's something that I'd probably purchase and not bat an eye at. Like,
Yeah.
just so then the company can, you know, make money again. But I mean, they're laughing now with the amount of sales they're making with after the fact. Oh, they're having a good time.
It's pretty nice, yeah. It's a positive end to that. Well, not end, but positive continuation to that story.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a skeleton tank, protected skeleton tank. There's something in the back, rage something.
I see a.
Take a look at
I don't know if I can
this.
point it out. There's a purple mage fella to the left. And a couple
he's my first
buddies.
target. He's getting the dickens.
Gonna get it. I'm going. Do a thing. Hold my beer. I think protected means he had a shield. Emphasis on past tense. Bam.
No, I
Good
say.
stuff. Art antifungal bracers.
Fungicide. A couple
See a
Couple
fella
baddies coming in.
run away. And pop that. Oh, sorry. I should have
You're good. You're good.
telegraphed that a
You're
little bit better.
good. No, you're fine, dude.
Environmental hazards. Apparently, there's I guess in some of the later levels, there's more traps and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that entails, but I've heard legends.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, there he is.
Fuck sand.
I can't not say it every time whenever I would use it. In my best Dale Gribble voice.
There's the way forward.
Fuck sand.
Am I mistaken? I think I might have heard that the voice actor that played Dale Gribble might have, unfortunately, passed away recently.
Oh shoot! I did not
Yeah,
know that.
I might be getting my wires crossed, but I think I had heard something about how he fairly recently passed away. He wasn't young, but wasn't like super old either. So I don't know what the circumstances were.
That's
Yeah, Puzzle
sad.
just confirmed. Yeah, he did pass away. Yeah.
That's big Sag.
I'll confess I don't know what other voice work he's done, but knowing how voice acting work is, one person rarely does only one role ever. They probably did a lot of stuff. Yeah. See, now I can get double edge. I got glass cannon earlier as well. I don't give a shit about being vulnerable. I'm already vulnerable.
And you don't get like the annoying purple hue around your screen.
Ooh,
because
good to know.
It's a negative effect that you don't have to worry about. So
Yeah,
now
I've
you're
never
in-
gotten that effect or that perk before, but I have gotten a temporary effect for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is just stupid. This thing hits even more like a dump truck.
We're in the end game, baby. Oh,
Yeah, no
400,
kidding.
yeah.
Good Christ. Like with the build I had with Victoria earlier, it's like I almost feel bad for what I'm doing here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because there's the reboot happening as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, the King of the Hill reboot of sorts.
Oh.
I don't know if a reboot is right. I guess just more episodes or like more seasons. But yeah, it was very shortly after that announcement, unfortunately. You ever just swing your sword or attack really quick when there's no enemies on screen just to see if if you get the stamina drain?
Yep.
Like as a quick litmus
All
test.
the time.
Over here, there's a passage.
Perfect.
Actually, it's really helpful when the characters call it out.
I feel all powerful.
There's attack speed.
Getting better all the time.
There's ultimate ability cooldown.
Get the fragile charm, baby.
And potion. Thank you. I'll take that.
Yeah, Johnny Hardwick. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Boing, boing.
You did apply on stable. You know what?
Oh.
Can't blame you for putting yourself out there, man, right? The worst you'll hear is no.
Bonus crit damage on
Physical
daggers.
defense. Now, I guess mine doesn't really matter either because everything is just one damage. Actually, oh, it's damage over time. Yeah, I was looking at the ambulance like that wouldn't do anything for me. I'm not a defense percentage person right now. I am a everything hurts identically kind of guy.
Yeah.
Might as well try.
So
Yeah,
that's a good
exactly.
call on that one.
Attack speed. That's pretty cool. I'm ready.
What was that? That was a... Charm?
Do more voice acting work? I would imagine so. Yeah, it's probably hard to like kind of break into, get that first round of experience.
I'll pass.
I mean, I guess there's fan projects, that kind of thing, but even then, those are kind of far and few between. Choppy.
Alright. Shop time.
Ooh, spend gold to get gold. Would I be able to justify 3,600 spent? Get 20% more gold? Maybe.
Not with how many maps or
Oh, one
rooms
room.
left.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, good call. Yeah, I
Are
figured the
you-
boss probably wouldn't drop a ton.
You okay if I snag this ultimate orb here?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
When enemies are still, yeah, when enemies are, that's the thing. I was like, are there still things around me or am I safe to be looting? I was scared.
Take this
I
one.
was nervous.
Let's now do poison.
I will admit, I'm probably playing a little more foolhardily,
All right.
more recklessly. Now that I got a buddy with me, because when it's all on me, I gotta be
good.
real
You are
careful.
good.
But now I got a bro to back me up. And potentially revive me if I die. I'm not sure if that is a thing.
Yeah, and if you get down to your 1 HP, make sure to pop your Mythforce too.
Yes.
Just so you can get your some. Yeah.
That's a good panic button.
Yeah.
I got big scary door. Big scary gate, at least. Oh, it looks like a big arena.
I'll preview.
The doggy. Alright, so yeah, I see the gate has shut behind us ominously. It's one of these games. Very good.
Yeah, you've chose to step into the realm of terror.
We can see already. We got a friend up top. Looks very happy to see us.
Best of friends.
Not sure how someone gets to. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is like building up your resume with fan projects and like stuff that's not paid, which is not great, obviously.
And away.
So we just kind of roll in
Yep.
No more games.
and just throw shit at him.
Never
Doesn't work that way, huh? I
I
always want to do that, you know. Don't interrupt his big speech and just fuck him up.
No one can claim it without defeating me.
But yeah, I'm imagining it's a matter of like building up your resume, you know, your
No one
LinkedIn
can
profile
claim
with
it.
credits on things for which you were not paid and did out of, you know, as like passion projects, that kind of thing.
I'll swat you like a
But the downside is that it's, you know, how do you like get a career started when you're doing unpaid work? Unless, you know, you're building up.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Sunlock.
big. Oh boy. Whoop. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not today, son.
In your face.
Just him to telegraph his attack ranges for things.
You
I'm gonna make sure I'm managing my EP because he likes to do the thing. Oh, like that. The range things. I'm glad that I have all the aggro. I'm gonna drink a potion. Which is actually nice because you'll be able to crit the shit out of him, and I'm very okay with that. Very okay with that in my book.
Stab.
Go then.
Is there a second phase? Oh, that's it. All right, not bad, not bad. How do you teabag on him?
But you'll never defeat.
If you press and hold tab, you can go to emotes.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh god, how do we do this?
Have
Yes.
any equipped.
Okay. Oh, you have to buy them from the thingy, right?
Right.
Okay. How do I like? I don't know. What do I do? Like, I can't dab on him. I can't do the Fortnite default dance. I can't do any of these things. Sorry about that. You apologize. Sorry we kicked your ass in like 30 seconds.
Very Canadian of me, eh?
That is.
Over here, there's a passage.
I forgot you're from Canada. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're probably
Sorry
not
about
from
that,
Canada.
yeah.
You're probably actively in Canada right now. Are you? Which time zone are you in right now?
Atlantic.
Oh, okay. So it's extra late where you are.
Actually, it's a yeah.
It's a relative term.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Saturday.
mean-
Come on. These are the gamer hours.
What's 4:30 anyways? That's
Yeah. These are just details, Alex.
Oh, hey, cool. I mean, very useful. Do you want this?
Is it a big potion? Oh yeah. I'm a thirsty boy. Oh no, it's the other thing. Cool. I'll take. Yes. Very helpful. I'm assuming we're probably out of combat now.
Yeah. I'll give you a fun fact once we clear this next
Sure.
bit.
Yeah, of course. Talk to Jet unstable. Yeah, I've always kind of wondered that. I've always wanted to ask him about it, but it's kind of none of my business. I don't want to like, you know, I don't want him to like have to answer things that would, you know,
Last
reveal personal
room.
information, that kind of thing. But I've always wondered, yeah, like, because he's been doing voice acting work for a long time. Guess we're good, right? Yeah, looking
Yes,
good,
sir.
Hollywood. But yeah, I always just assume it's a matter of like finding those kinds of unpaid
Ladies first.
projects.
Here we
Oh
are.
my.
In the thicket,
And
way back
even though there's
inside
not a
the
ton of them, and again, even though it's not paid, I guess the idea is like
Finally!
big
Let's put
key
the key into
thing.
the pedestal and open the
Insert
way
the
out.
key. Oh shit. Oh shit. That face door kind of reminds me. This is a bit of a stretch, but has some Diddy Kong Racing vibes to it.
Yes, dude. I haven't
What's that
thought of
guy's name?
game
Whizpig?
in ages. Yeah. I haven't thought of that game in ages, bro.
It's a deep cut. It's a deep cut, but we'll take it.
We will take it.
I played the
So-
DS version, like the remake or the port on the DS, not too long ago, and that game still holds up pretty good.
Oh, I didn't even know they did a remake. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's more of a port, and there were some copyright issues with characters like Banjo-Kazooie, which are obviously owned by Rare now, or I guess
Right.
Microsoft. So Nintendo still has Diddy and like all the other characters. They switched out a couple characters and a couple odds and ends, but it works pretty well.
Gotcha.
You were the guardian, my man, and the banker.
Heck yeah.
There we go. Make cash money.
And you got yourself a dare complete.
We
my
sure
dude.
did. With our homies' help, we managed to persevere, and
Heck yeah.
minimal blood loss from getting my ass kicked from multiple fragile hits. That was awesome. Thanks for the assistance, man. This was super fun.
No worries, dude. So the fun fact, that level or that mission, once you beat B-Store and you go back to open up the door with the key, you used to have to do another survive thing there, which was a huge pain in the ass because you literally just did a boss fight with B-Store, and then you could still die after you beat the boss.
Oh Jesus, that's just cruel.
Oh yeah, and it was like a bunch of enemies because the door would open slowly when you turned the key, and the big face door would open, and like it was like a once the doors open, you just take the frig off because enemies are still spawning and going crazy on you. Oh yeah.
Maybe it's for the best that they simplified that room then.
Yeah, a little bit. I'd be okay if they added it to like Mythic or something like that, but oh yeah, it was insane, and that's the reason why you got that that orb to get you your next alt, and there was an altar to get health, because in the original the demo you had to do another fight.
Jeez, and that's presumably at the end of the demo, that fight right there.
That was the end of the demo, yeah.
Gotcha. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for playing. I mean, single player is fun, but co-op is where the party's at. So literally, so this was awesome.
Oh, 100%, dude. No worries. No worries. I'm gonna hop off, but you have yourself a great night, dude.
Thank you. When are you streaming next, by the way?
I'm streaming tomorrow night, actually.
Oh. Is it going to be some Destiny, or you're thinking something else?
I have a key for Axolotl, so I might check that out.
Oh shit! One of my buddies was just playing that tonight, actually.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
I don't know anything about it. I just saw the name and I was like, that sounds. I think I know what it's about based on the title alone. So I'm curious.
Yeah. Actually, well, yeah. It's about axolotls, and it's
That's the guy, by the way.
Have you
That's
played
his link.
Enter the Gungeon at all?
Oh, some Gungeon action? Yeah, I've not played it, but I've watched other people stream it.
Yeah, so it has the like a Gungeon-y feel to it, like it's a roguelike as well. But each of the different axolotls do different things, which is kind of cool.
Oops, hold on. Fantastic. Yeah, so yeah, similar kind of gameplay loop there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, between that, I know Brotato's been a popular one too. Lots of cool roguelite shooter action games out there, so that's fantastic.
Heck yeah. All right, dude. We'll have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Thank you again for the assist, my man. Have a good night.
No worries. Take care.